This is looking more promising. Like it's hopefully going to stay streaming and not just crash. Okay. Ooh. Let me just check that I'm online before I continue. You're live. Awesome. Oh. Oh. Jump scare. But it looks like everything's good. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing good. Sorry, this is like such a weird time for me to stream. Well, it wasn't for the first few years of my Twitch life. But yeah, we just don't stream this late anymore. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. I hope everyone's doing very well. Looks like the stream is doing good too. What? Oh my goodness.
3 ways to eternity just subscribed.
Oh, thank you so much, Eternity. I really appreciate that. You sub for 3 months in advance. It's so exciting. Thank you so much for the sub, Eternity. And I hope you're doing very well. Hey Tad, how's it going? It's funny, I called this stream it's late night Fakemon stuff, and it is, but like for kind of everyone else except for me. But today I thought it would be a lot of fun if we just drew a Mega Evolution. I was gonna do more Fakemon wheel, but I might save the Fakemon wheel for next week, whenever we get back into more regular stuff. Just because I can't really like anticipate what's happening next week. It's gonna be a really weird week. But yeah, I'm excited to do what I want to do because I have an idea. I thought about this a little while ago and I was like, okay, I really want to draw this, but I have no idea how to execute it, and now I have an idea. So we're just gonna grab up some artwork, some official artwork. If I can find it, here we go. Vivillon, who did not receive a Mega Evolution, and I am not sure if it will receive one. We still have like a DLC to release, so it might get one then. I hope so. That'd be kind of sick. But I'm not like holding my breath for it. Now, I do have an artwork of just the pattern of like, or like just the Vivillon straight on. And I wonder if it's, yes, it's in my files. Yay. Awesome. Look at that. This is such a cool artwork. I didn't even know these artworks existed until a little while ago. So I'm not like 100% sure exactly what it's going to end up looking like, but I do have an idea. I had the idea when I was playing ZA today because I was battling someone who had a Vivillon. And I was like, well, imagine if this thing just like evolve right now. That would be sick. And I think I know how I'd make it look if that could be a thing. I have seen like fan mega evolutions for Vivillon, and I don't know, like, they're not like how I would take the how I would approach the design, just like personally. Very solid bangers, by the way, banger designs, but I have this idea. So basically Vivillon, our little friend here, hey Sparkles, how's it going? Intrigued by the idea of a Vivillon mega? Yeah, like I think it has the potential to be something really interesting. So we have Vivillon here, and its Pokedex entries are always talking about how it scatters. It's like scales. It's got like these scales on its wings, and that's what I guess, oh, that is basically what these parts are. Those are its scales. These sort of the things that make up all the different patterns. And I would imagine if it were to mega evolve, the actual pattern, like, it's just a wing pattern. So all of its different patterns are technically forms in the game, but they're not different formations of Vivillon. It's just the different ways that the wing looks. So I imagine, like, when it's affected by the keystone and becomes mega evolved, it probably has this whole other thing going on with its wings, and that's kind of what I want to explore. So my idea, basically, let's use this Vivillon artwork here as like a, we'll like mock it up. Like I think personally they probably wouldn't bother doing like a different set of wing patterns for like every single one that you can get for a Vivillon mega evolution. Furfur is different. I think Furfur, yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe Furfur is the sort of the same, where I don't know if they would bother doing like a different design for every pattern or for every like haircut that it gets. But okay, here I kind of want to show you like a really rough mock-up, which I'll probably use as like some sort of reference as to how I think this would look. So first of all, I think this would be split apart. This would be like that. I think it would be a very bitsy evolution. Like it wouldn't be as bulky, if you know what I mean. Like it wouldn't have a lot of it wouldn't have like a lot of solid parts. I think a lot of it would be sort of floating around like this. So that'd be kind of like that. Like it would kind of, the wings would sort of split apart, and I think splitting apart into these sections like this would be kind of cool. I think actually this part here might even be like kind of almost like an extension of the what do you call it? The antenna. Like, what if it was actually around like that? Yeah. They're like different forms in the game technically, but yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. Like lore-wise, I'm a little more easygoing with the definitions of it. So yeah, like we're thinking like something like this, and then these parts. So we'll actually like take the wings here and, hey Buff, how's it going? Just thought of this. What's a shiny Vivillon look like? Oh, shiny Vivillon. So it's the body that changes, but the wings stay the same. Hey, congratulations on first. Also, I'm so sorry, Tad. I don't know why you don't show up in the chat box. It happens to a couple people, and every time I notice it, I just feel really bad. I'm like, oh, I really wish there was something I could do about it. And I haven't found the solution yet. Every setting that I tamper with, like, doesn't end up fixing it. It's fine. It's okay. I know you're here. I know you're here. Cyndaquil is my enemy. Oh no, what did Cyndaquil do? Okay, so I think the wings should be mostly black. Or like, yeah, this like dark gray. We're stretching so early. Okay, are you ready? Let me bring it up. Big stretch, big stretch. This is us right now. Oh my goodness, watch streak. You're on a 7 stream streak? That's so epic. Who is this Vivillon? This Vivillon is going to be Mega Vivillon. We're just mocking it up right now. Gigantamax Kyepha. So true, so true. I'm so glad that the reference isn't like lost on anyone. Like everyone who's seen this like stretch form, they know. I was gonna do the clouds, but then that would be like kind of overcommitting to it being straight up just a Gigantamax, which I didn't want to animate a transition for. Isn't that funny? Like me when I want to be funny and have fun references, but I'm held back from my laziness. No one cares if there's an actual like transition, but I do. Long Furby Kyepha. That's me. That's me. Okay. So, and also I think the wings should be bigger. Like they should just straight up be bigger. Yeah, I got that Meowth treatment. On maybe these these, oh whoopsie, maybe these antennae here would actually be different. Maybe they would be like full on. I like the red being the accent, but I also think hydration. I know it's not in my title anymore. I went through a couple stream titles, but I've got some energy drink with me. I'm staying up all night. Oh, the stretch is expired. Okay, yeah, I think... Oh, no, I had a different idea, actually. Okay, so we're taking these parts, and I'm gonna, like, maybe do them in the... They could be, like, the rainbow of the Mega Evolution, if you know what I mean. So, when you make them Roy-Jibbiv, so... Also, okay, how do we do this? So that's... Oi. J. B. V. And then maybe like it would kind of continue on like this 3 stream streak. Nice. Wait, you've been here 3 streams in a row? Wait, is it because did we have a lot of technical difficulty streams where I just had to restart over and over again? Or have you been lurking? I love the stream streak thing. It's so cool. Not only is it just like a fun way to be like, I've been here, but you also get the Oh, wait, how many streams did I do? No, okay, this is just me forgetting how many times I streamed. I did so much. I guess I just did so much streaming. Bum bum bum. Okay. Missed the Pokemon Battle Royale thing. I would have loved to do more Battle Royales, but the stream avatars thing like would kill my PC when I used it. And I feel like it would probably be worse now. But like maybe in the future, I really do want to get like a new PC at some point. That would be amazing. You know what? I think should this be blurred or should it be we'll look at one of them blurred and just see. When I was in 4th grade, I went to this art class where the only music they would play were these 2 songs that were in the computer. Probably called Cheese Mix or something like that, if anybody else shares a memory of those existing. 2 songs were awful, truly some of the worst music you could imagine. Some of them was about Roy G. Biv. Oh my goodness. Wait, like obscure media from school is, or like not even from school, but like just from like childhood in general. I kind of thrive on like finding the stuff that I used to have. The only trace I can find is a single question on Yahoo Answers from someone else trying to find it, and the answer is like, you're wrong, you're thinking of this other song. That's so annoying though. They're like, I think you're mistaken. If memory serves you wrong. My name is Roy G. Biv. Inside a rainbow is where I live. R stands for red, O is for orange, you know. Y is for yellow, a very bright fellow. G is for green, and go, go, go. My name is Roy G. Biv. Inside a rainbow is where I live. B is for blue, I is for indigo, V is for violet. You might want to try it. And I remember the last time, but I remember that the rhyme is rainbow. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I don't like have any recollection of this. I don't even know what cheese mix is, but either it was like a very localized thing, like just kind of like one part of the world has it, or you can hear it in your head so vividly, but it's gone. Oh no. Okay, Buff, I have to tell you something. Something that I remember as well. Now that we're on the topic of like lost songs. When I was in my French class in like year 9, I think it was, my teacher played us this thingy to like help us learn the French pronouns for like the gendered nouns, and just like the forms of the being like la and le. And I remember the song was like la 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 feminine, le 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 masculine, and that was like how it went. And then they'd just be like la table le something. Like, I don't remember the words, but that was like how it went. And I remember I found it once on YouTube, like after I first heard it, because I wanted to like watch it again after class, because I thought that's crazy. I want to see all of that. So I saw it once, and then I randomly remembered it like today. And I really wanted to try find it, so I searched it on YouTube, and it wasn't there. It was gone. It was it is just not there at all. And of course, in the modern internet, searching like masculine and feminine French in the title bar song, like you're not gonna get what you're looking for. Okay, so this is sort of, I like it blurred. Or do I? Damn. I'm going to copy that, and then I think I'm gonna unblur it, and then we're just gonna do some comparisons. Cause on second thought, it's like, yeah, the blur looks nice, but the blur isn't very like, how do I put it? Like the blur isn't, it's not very Vivillon. Oh, but it looks better. We'll keep both options there just in case. How's there a stink bug in my room? Shouldn't they all be dead by now? Oh no. I'm living in the world where all the insects are coming back to life. And it's scary. New Zealand has hornets now. I'm not super thrilled about that. Pretty unhappy actually. I just keep thinking to myself, oh, so this is the bad place. No, literally though. It's like, that's crazy. I'm trying to remember the songs we learned in high school Spanish class. I wish I was able to take Spanish in high school. It wasn't one of our options. Beedrill. Oh my god, New Zealand has Beedrill now. It's Mirage Island. Mirage Island is experiencing a Beedrill crisis. Okay, so now what I want to do is take like these sort of square parts. Oh, maybe not that much. I want to like sort of do something similar with the square stuff. Do I have a square brush? Yeah, I do. I literally have a brush that's called Square Brush. That's kind of perfect for what I want it for. And we're just gonna like, yeah, here we go. Just before you released your Fakemon tutorial, I was actually thinking about making my own, but want to be unique, so I am choosing to do multiple art styles of Pokemon. That'd be sick. I don't think, like, when it comes to Fakemon tutorials, not a lot of people actually touch on the older art styles, so I think there'd be a decent amount of people wanting to watch stuff like that. Just thinking. Maybe with this here, like Vivillon twirls them up so that we kind of get this like the DNA thing going on. Like it can sort of like bring them up together like that, if you know what I mean. And maybe we just like take some of the core colors from its meadow pattern to sort of form this. Let's see. I quite like this. This is kind of sick. And I really like the, oh, I don't know. I think this is like really coming to, I think this is really kind of, this is the vision, right? This is the vision that I had. And I'm kind of like really happy that it's working. I think next I need to, it's funny because this is just like the concept stage. I actually need to like make it after this. This would have been a really good Fakemon for a video. I think we'll just bring that down like that. I mean, I guess I could still make a video like this, but nah. My next video is going to be on Alola fossils. So I had a really good idea for the Alola fossils. Vivillon says gay and trans rights. Absolutely. We need ally Vivillon in our lives. Wait, is Vivillon an ally or a member? That's the true question. Because she kind of gives member. Yeah, with those colors. Oh my god, right, yeah, hold up. This is so true. This is how you know Vivillon is just peak design. Okay, let's bring... Oh, that was a bit... Why is it doing that? I feel like... Yeah, there we go. This is... I mean, this is a very rough sketch anyway, so it's not like I need it to look super crazy. Okay, let's now do that. So they're kind of going opposites, if that makes sense. And then I grab that. Wait, we'll grab that color there. And we'll do... I think we'll do something like that. So it's kind of like the opposite of its like wing antenna resemblant parts, if that makes sense. Or like the inverse, I guess would be the better way to say it. I mean, it's the same thing, really. Do you guys see the vision? Do you see the vision? Is the vision... Oh, I merged those layers. Is the vision visioning? Because I can kind of see it. Like, this is truly the vision. I'm sort of loving it. Like, I'm having a blast with this design. And I think it was definitely a good call for like the majority of the wings to be like black, because then the rainbow colors like really pop out. And we could even, oh, I don't really want to reference the meadow pattern too much, so I might not actually touch the pink, if that, yeah. Like we've kind of got the meadow pattern coming in through here, but that's kind of as far as I want to go with referencing the meadow pattern, because I want it to be sort of I want it to be like a mega evolution that can exist independently of the actual patterns. Like, I don't want it to have to be like, I don't want the design to be tied to a specific pattern, and that way it's like it doesn't have to necessarily... Oh, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it means that this can just be a universal mega evolution. I do love these parts here, but I'm wondering, like, do they fit being there, or should they be somewhere else, or should it be some other kind of... I think we'll play along with it. Is it the lovers la le? Wait, hold on, Buff, did you actually find it? Okay, let's snooze those ads. Those can wait another 5 minutes. I'm finding it. I'm literally gonna like bring that up. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. And it's gonna be worth it. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think you found it. I googled a song to remember the masculine and feminine articles in French. La 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 song and mnemonic song, and looked in all instead of videos. Oh my god, this is it. Oh. How did you find that? I mean, you just said, but like, oh my god. It was released in 2004. Oh my god. How did I remember La Table? That's crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I don't want to get like terribly strucken down with the VOD, but thank you so much, Buff. Like I really am now more motivated to like find the song that you're looking for too. It does help to have another person like, you know, do different search terms, look for things in their own way, you know. I can't believe it. Like that's incredible. That's incredible. On a blog, wow, you really like dug for that. And on a blog, I can't even access the preview as part of Feb 2009. Very catchy song, La Le. And then it has the lyrics. Wow. You do not believe I'll find it. The sad thing is I probably won't. But I will give it a fair shot. I actually cannot believe you found that. To be honest, I probably just didn't do enough digging for it because I only just remembered about it like very, very recently. But yeah, that's wild. That's wild. I also didn't realize it was like an actual published song as well. Because the way I consumed it was a flash animation on a random website. And I'm pretty, like, I don't know, yeah, I don't know where that was from, if it was, like, something my teacher made or just found. Okay, let's think of I've just got, the thing is, this is cute, and I do want to incorporate something like this, but it's not really like the essence of Vivillon, and that's what I'm having trouble with. So I think I'm going to actually make it like sort of radiant with these speckles, what are they called? Scales. Like it's going to actually be almost how like a cartoon sun beams. That's sort of how it's gonna look. And we're gonna bring those colors back. So they are kind of meadow, they are very much meadow colors, but I think it's fine. It's sort of what the meadow pattern is also sort of like the default pattern for Vivillon, so it's not exactly out of character. I know the meadow pattern's used a lot as just the base Vivillon for a lot of things, so yeah, I'm not totally against doing some references like this. And maybe these speckles, like I keep calling them speckles, maybe these scales could even be different color depending on the pattern that it mega evolves from. So maybe like the marine pattern will actually have like blue scales and so on and so forth. But I think having them sort of radiate from Vivillon like this is actually the better way to do it. Yes. Oh, this is the vision. This was the vision. That makes it look like it's on the wings. So we gotta, like, when we do the actual artwork, I gotta make sure it doesn't look like that. I'll do a bit more of a dynamic artwork, obviously. Ever since I did Mega Venomoth, I've been enjoying like drawing my little butterflies, my little moths, my butterflies, my flying bugs, my insects with wings. My tablet's not working. There we go. I've been like, yeah, I've been really having a blast with it. Okay. Look at that. Okay, is that a solid design for a Mega Vivillon or what? Like, would you like this on your team, or would you be like, no, get it away? Yahoo! My thoughts exactly. This is kind of cool, right? Slaying. I wonder, let me just search up a little bit what Vivillon is even based on. It's based on some kind of butterfly or moth. Ooh, I got a very pretty picture of Vivillon when I searched it up. Okay, so, and I'm also not going to change its eyes. Or maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not terribly fixated on changing its eyes. Okay, let me just look. I'm on Bulbapedia right now. And I'm scrolling all the way down to the bottom. Considering the many different varieties of Vivillon that appear depending on the player's geographic location, Vivillon may have been based on Papilio Dardanus. I hope that's just some Latin. Which is known for having over 14 known morphs. Each of them mimics different distasteful species of butterfly. Oh, they all mimic different butterflies. Interesting. Its block-like wing patterns may be based on pixel art. Modern pattern Vivillon in particular may be based on modern art. Let me just take a look at what modern pattern looks like. Oh yeah, that's the red one. Sorry, we're just in ads right now, so I'm just kind of wasting time a little bit. Hey guys, hello subs. The fancy pattern's quite cool as well. Fancy pattern is the one that it appears in Scarlet and Violet by default, which is interesting. But it changes depending on the postcard that you receive from other people. Yeah, fancy pattern's really cool. Did you ever get the Pokeball? I did, yeah. So I got the, I don't know what came first. Was it the fancy pattern or the Pokeball pattern? Right, I got you, Buff. Because, yeah, I was going to say modern pattern, that's like, you get that in the, like in parts of the OS. In New Zealand, we get the garden pattern, I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me just check. Yeah, we get the garden pattern. And it's the same for the UK and Ireland. Oh, wow. Northern Territory of Australia gets the sun pattern. That's cool. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the Pokeball pattern. I got them both. And I really wish I kept them in my game. I mean, I was none the wiser at the time when I transferred them, but I wish I just kept them in my game because they've got their move called Hold Hands, which I don't know if Fancy and Pokeball have it, but I'm pretty sure Fancy Pattern definitely had it. And Hold Hands, I don't know if Hold Hands works outside of, like, it might work in Gen 7. I don't know if it works in Gen 8 though. And yeah, the shinies are all, like, the wings are the same. on the shinies. It's just the body color that changes. Cool. Okay. I think this is great for the Mega Evolution. I am happy with it. I'm keeping it. Oh, did we decide if the... Okay. Oh, I'm going to delete that part. Did we decide on the wings? Should they be like... Should they keep up with the pixel art sort of look with the segmented colors? Or should they be blurred? I think segmented might actually look better. And blurred might just be a bit much. Or like a bit too different. What do you guys think? Just flip-flopping between them so you can kind of get an idea. I'm inclined to go segmented. Thank you for the hydration, Eternity. I agree with you, Buff. Okay. So that is officially our little reference. Time to do a sketch. This is when I figure out that I have no idea how to draw Vivillon. So it's kind of got like, I think I'll just do its body first. It's kind of got, I'm gonna actually maybe do this. Let's see. Yeah, because I want to draw it like that, in that direction, if that makes sense. So I'll put you guys both there. Can this rude little bug come down to my level? I had it flying around my ceiling. Wait, stink bugs fly? I don't know if I've ever seen a stink bug before. For some reason I thought it was like some kind of crawler. Is it like a beetle or something? I'm just thinking, should the body change much for this Vivillon? Maybe. Ooh. I think I'll make the body, the head a little larger and a little more oval, maybe. Kind of give it a bit more elegance. I kind of drew it wrong. Whoops. Oh no, this isn't looking good at all. Backtrack, backtrack. Okay, maybe let's do that. You just heard it fall to the ground 1 minute. Oh my goodness. We'll talk more about stink bugs after I hopefully catch it. I'm rooting for you. Okay. I think, yeah, this is definitely the way to go for this. Vivillon is kind of like a cat. Or is that just me? No, I think that's literally just a me thing. Okay, I think I'll have it's kind of got that little split. Vivillon's so cool. Oh my god, I love this Pokemon. I'm just thinking, do I want to do anything like crazy with its eyes? Do I want to make them look very different, or do I want them to like kind of be the same-ish? Do the points of the head look like a cat snout? Maybe that's what I see. Vivillon's like, oh, it's just such a cool Pokemon. I'm just like, do I want to make these like triangles? Or is that just going a little too overboard? Because like, I guess the reason is, if I'm going to make these triangular, like why? Why am I doing that? Because if the reason is just to make it look different, that's not a very good reason. So I think I'll just make it, like, keep it sort of the same. Like the eyes, I mean. I'm surprised Vivillon isn't like part fairy type, I'm not gonna lie. They're about 1 centimeter long. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Okay, I have no idea where it fell, but I'm on the lookout now. Stink bugs are in the order Hemiptera, or true bugs, which makes them related to cicadas, lanternflies, bedbugs, and assassin bugs. They have a shield shape, which I think is cute. That does sound really cute. Unfortunately, they will release a stinky liquid, and also they like to come into my house and fly around. They make a loud buzzing sound when they fly, and are not very good at it. They bump into things and fall down. Yikes! That sounds kind of terrifying in a way. They're 1 centimeter long, or maybe a little bit more. The other song is about shapes, by the way. A triangle has 3 sides. 4 of the sides in a square. A pentagon, it has 5 sides. What other shapes are there? Oh my goodness, what is this? A hexagon has 6 sides. Septagons have 7, they do. An octagon, it has 8 sides. It's kind of like a stop sign. Stop sign? What stop sign? How is it drawn here? Oh, I see. I think what I'm doing is I'm making the head like, I think that this is the reason the head isn't super pointy and is actually a bit rounder. Is like, it's still kind of got a bit of an ovular shape, but I think it doesn't serve the eye shape very well to do it like that. And I think that's why I'm having a little bit of trouble. This is looking better. I'm also doing the head looking down, whereas the other, like the official artwork, is the head looking up. So I do have to keep in mind that I'm looking at it in a different way. I think it's fine to keep 3 squares. I'm not gonna change that unnecessarily. Distinctly remember the song saying septagons and not heptagons. Is heptagons like the actual term? I know that a nonagon is 9. Or maybe that's a fake term as well. I think smaller body, bigger head. And it'll make the wings like really stand out as well. I love how the legs sort of like are just there for the ride. It's like one of my favorite parts of Vivillon. It's kind of just, it just dangles around. Go to bed? What? It's not my bedtime. It's 7 p.m. How late is it for everyone else? I know that it's late, like in America especially. Oh, now I'm adding things on that I didn't initially sketch. Should I give it a little stinger? Is that cute or awful? I think maybe the body should be extended just a little bit. Oh, actually, I kind of like what I did there. Okay, I've got an idea. Because I didn't really do anything to the body in my part there. But we'll come up with something like we always do. We're such a versatile group of artists. 10:02, and 1 a.m. Amazing. Sounds like about time to call it. Oh no. Yeah, 10:02. That's that's the official way I'm saying that. Okay, I'm gonna give it like a triangular. I think it just needs a triangular something, and I don't know why I'm so like dead set on that. I think cause Vivillon, right? It's like the shape of a V. You know what? These legs are in the wrong spot. That's why this looks a bit strange. That leg needs to be there, and this leg needs to be there. There we go. Yeah, the legs were in the wrong spot. Oh, no, I'm just joking, Sparkles. I said 10/2 on accident. Abby, how's it going? Hello, Raiders. We got the raid music. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. How's everyone going? You're in the world of getting a name and one of your friends really wants you to put a V in it. V is such a like cool letter. You have arrived, you caught me. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you guys like Fakemon because we are doing some Fakemon tonight. I hope you guys had a really good stream. What were you up to? Heard of this amazing person called Kyepha? Oh my god, follow right now. If anyone here is not following Abby's ab, you totally should. Let me just give you a little shout out there. I have this horrible thing where every time I go to shout someone out, sometimes, well, not sometimes, a lot of the times I fail and I almost raid them back because I'm so used to typing raid. So I just like, I always like I almost start like another raid. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Hello Mifu, hello J Money and Calciferin. NZG, how you doing? How y'all doing? If anyone doesn't know who I am, I should introduce myself. My name is Kyepha. I'm also from New Zealand, the land of wonders, otherwise known as Mirage Island. People say that there's no region based on New Zealand. They always forget about Mirage Island. And I do a lot of Fakemon stuff, so I'm always drawing Fakemon, fake Pokemon. I've got a YouTube channel called Kyepha Fakemon. Every week I make something really, really strange, really weird. It's actually like, it's funny because my YouTube is like really high energy content. And then my streams are usually a lot more dialed down. We're pretty chill. Unless I'm nuzlocking or playing some Pokemon. Like, we're doing a long-term playthrough of Crystal, and it's a lot of fun, but I get into the gamer mode sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much what we do here. Tonight we're just doing some late night Fakemon drawing. I just had the itch. I just needed to draw something, so I was like, let me turn on that streaming button. Let's do it. But yeah, hope you've all been enjoying your evening and enjoying the stream with Abby. It's nice to see you all. At the moment, I should probably tell you what we're doing right now. We're making a mega evolution for Vivillon. So this is our like design concept right here. Very much a rainbow sort of pattern, and then I've kind of got these scales that are like they're kind of floating around it. And the scales, they're gonna be a different color for the different patterns of Vivillon. That's how we're kind of getting around the pattern thing, because that's why, you know, everyone wants Mega Evolution for Vivillon. I would love it. I think everyone else would too. But what do you do with all those different patterns? So that's sort of my answer to that, is just have scales from the pattern, because those can just be recolored. Super easy. You don't have to make like a different entire wing design for each one. So yeah, we've segmented the wings a bit, and then we're also adding the scales and giving it bigger antennae, which sort of resemble the different patterns as well. Also, Eternity, thank you so much for the on-screen celebration. I hope it looked cool. I'm on OBS, I can't see the celebrations, so, which is okay. They're for you guys, not for me. So I hope it looked awesome. But yeah, it's funny. We don't normally stream this late. I used to when I was streaming like years ago. I would stream. It was after work every night. I'd always stream at about like 7 p.m. New Zealand time, which is about right now. But lately we've been streaming at like, I've been sort of going for like the evenings in the US. I think is a nice time. Everyone's sort of unwinding, coming home from work. We're currently doing the body on the Vivillon. Like, I'm in the stage now where I'm doing the actual artwork. And it's going alright. It's going alright. She slays. She slays so much. You just learned about the New Zealand fat pigeons today? Huh? Do we just have fatter pigeons than the rest of the world? I remember when you were just getting back into streaming, you would be streaming until like 2:30 a.m. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm so happy because like right now, just in my life at the moment, I've got a really incredibly flexible life schedule, which is great. Which is so funny because like I say that and then this week is like the 1 week where I don't have a flexible schedule, but after that it's done. It's done, and then I'm flexible all the way. But yeah, it's really interesting. Like I just kind of, yeah, I streamed for like a lot of different schedules, if that makes sense. Like I kind of went around and tried a few different schedules out this year when I started getting back into it, and I didn't know what I just didn't know what like one worked the best. Honestly, this is quite an ideal time, but it also, when I stream, it kind of like destroys the internet for everyone else who I live with. So it's like when I'm realistically able to stream like all day, like throughout the whole day when people aren't home. I kind of tend to pick those times more. But tonight's different. Tonight's a special occasion. I gotta stop like working on the head. We just have to continue. Kereru. Nice. Okay, so that's the wood pigeon, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a little look. Yeah. Yeah, the wood pigeon. Oh, they're cute. Yeah, they're huge. They're actually humongous. It's so funny. So we had a lot of those. I almost thought you were going to stream this weekend. Yeah, I wasn't available this weekend. It's why, because I'm remembering now. I had such a busy week, so I'm like having short-term memory loss. But it's funny because I streamed for like an extra day than I should have this during the week. I only usually try to commit to like 3 streams a week, but I did 4 on accident. So like I was like, hell yeah, I guess we're doing 4. And thank God, like I had a really good time. But yeah, it was really funny. Like I decided to stream. I was going to do 3 days in a row because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream this weekend, which I can. It's just a bit later than usual, but definitely wasn't going to be able to stream on my scheduled Saturday. So yeah, no, everything sort of works out in the end. Where do I put these? No, that doesn't work actually. Should I have them like that, or should I have them facing the other way? Also, yeah, about the wood pigeon. Wood pigeon is really cute. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't even realize that they were endemic to New Zealand, but I guess like we are the country of birds, so it shouldn't really surprise me that we have, you know, a bird that's only found here. I've seen many of them. I used to live in a place where they were like all over the place. And you used to, like my university would sell posters of them, like artwork and stuff. It was really cool. I don't know if they're endangered. I think they might be. That's the other thing with New Zealand birds. Like every single one of them is endangered, which is sad, but it happens, I guess. Just thinking, how does this work? This country has birds? What? You know, I have I wonder if the reason, this is funny, I probably learned this in school and then I just forget, but I think the reason we have so many endemic birds, and why birds like really thrive here is because we just don't have like any, I think this is why flightless birds specifically sort of thrived here, but we don't have like any land predators, like natural endemic land predators, aside from the flightless birds who would like be predators to insects and small rodents. It's very much like, I guess because New Zealand's also so far away from anything else, like what mammal is going to make its way here? The bat was the only one that was able to do it, and that's just because it has wings. Least concern. Oh, predictions. That's probably why I remember them. Like, I just remember, I think the university would often talk about like, be nice to the be nice to the kiddo. I'm like, okay, I'll treat them with respect, don't worry. I need to draw this eye slightly differently. The way I've got it here is not right. There we go. That's better. It's probably like the tiniest little change that only I'll notice, but even if it's just me. I think I'll give it bigger hands because it's just kind of got these little dots for like hands / arms. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna do the V on them. That's the other thing about like Mega Evolutions. I like unintentionally, I think doing this here really gives it that like V. Or if we're making it like every Mega Evolution is an X or a Y, then I guess it's very Y shaped. But yeah, I think giving it the V is like a really good motif because a lot of Pokemon are doing that now. They're like referencing their own names in their design. V Megas, that would be sick. Like we need to make ones for every single letter of the alphabet. IDK Gamer, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh. Okay, I think we're gonna draw in the wings now. I'm finally ready. I'm finally ready. Although we're gonna make this a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. I can think of Quillfish / Overquill. Who else does it? Okay, let me just do a little quick search. Because I feel like some Mega Evolutions do it. But I also don't want to spoil ZA Megas for people who haven't played the game yet. So I'll just make sure it's not like a new one. But I swear there are some Pokemon that like they've got like the letter of their name on them somewhere. Or they've just got like letters. Thank you so much for the follow. We got anonymous follows on, so if you wanna if you want everyone to know that you're the new follower, then just say so in the chat and I'll thank you publicly. Yeah, Whiskash got the W. Mega Camerupt has got like the Team Magma M, but I mean it already kind of had an M on its face, so that's not really a new one. But maybe I'm just making this up. Like it's the other possibility. But I swear there's like a couple others that I've noticed in one way or another. Oh my goodness. I can't find any. I think I made it up. Or maybe it's just some like regular Pokemon. Regardless, like I swear there are some Pokemon that like do this. And I wonder who it is. Thank you again for the follow. Okay, maybe it's Source. I made it up. I think I just can't think of who on the spot, but like I swear there's like someone out there. You're still looking. Just look through the whole National Pokedex. Yeah, the XYZ is, yeah, I guess that one's a bit more obvious. Damn, maybe it's not as prevalent as I thought. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna give this thing some wings. These are big wings, but it's a Mega Evolution, so I guess it makes sense. I guess the challenge now is to sort of replicate this wing shape. Or I wonder, oh, do you think I can just trace it? Is that like, I mean, it's my work, but then it's also not really. It's like I sort of did some recolors and yeah, I don't know. Thank you for the hydration. Let me take a sip of my drink. That was more of a measured glug. You know, I'm just going to draw first and just see how I go. Because I think once I just start, it probably won't be as hard as I think. It's just a lot of... I think it's just like a lot of like, you know, I want to make sure I get it right. And of course I need to keep taking advantage of the fact that I'm using a pencil and can be, you know, more loose with my brush strokes. Is it the right way? I think that looks fine, actually. Okay, I think this might be a little bit, like, not the right thing. So, there we go. Okay. I mean, actually, it gives me, like, a chance to sort of come up with a more original wing shape as well. Do it like that. There we go. Oh wow, 3DS moment. Just getting the menu music. You know what? I really want to play Oras again. Oh my goodness, I just love Oras. I don't want to overwrite my Alpha Sapphire save though, so maybe I need to just make either do it on Citra or like just do a new Omega Ruby file. This butterfly can now fly into space with those wings. Hell yeah. Space Vivillon. You love Omega Ruby? Yes. Yeah, I was an Alpha Sapphire kid, not gonna lie. But I appreciate them both. I just like the Oras games. How am I trying to phrase this? The Hoenn remakes, when they got announced, that pushed me to like I literally, after they got announced, I got a job. Like me at 14. Those games got announced, and so I immediately got a job, saved up, bought a 3DS with Pokemon Y, and that's how I started playing modern Pokemon games. That's my story. My first ever, like, smidgen of an online presence in the Pokemon space was an Instagram account that I made to do like countdowns for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. My handle was Born in Little Root Town. It was epic. It was a great time. Okay, I have a feeling I need to just accept how this looks, or do I need to make it look even better? This is turning into a very X Mega Evolution. Just saying. So many people right now just telling me to be quiet. Stop talking about the X and Y Mega Evolutions. Say what you want though. I think like the discourse, like the serious discourse is silly, but it's like such a funny meme at the same time. Like I kind of love being a bit of a troll. Because who doesn't? Did you know that some Pokemon have 4 legs and some Pokemon have 2 arms and a tail? It's crazy. I actually want to get a job so I can get ZA as well as the DLC for both ZA and SV valid. Like it was insane how much that like inspired me to just like straight up be like, oh well, guess I'm like joining the workforce so I can play Pokemon. It's like literally, that was literally the case. Okay, I don't like how I drew this. I'm not gonna lie. That's not okay. No, that needs to be different. Oh! I might even just take it from here. Take my one that I did here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's take this one instead. Because I did draw this, so this is an original piece of art. Oh no, I didn't draw this. This is part of the wing. My goodness. Okay, it's gonna be part of the sketch. Whether you like it or not. Oh, we got some ads starting soon, by the way, so obviously, like I don't know if many of the raiders will get ads for this turn because I don't have pre-roll, so you probably didn't get a pre-roll, but also like I don't know if the ad breaks change to like depending on how long you've been on the stream or not. So hopefully you don't get an ad, but if you do, then hopefully you stay with me and I appreciate it. And hopefully you get like a cool ad. It always sucks when you're forced to watch ads and then the ads aren't even that good. It's like, at least show me an entertaining one. I'm so glad I got in just in time to buy all the expensive games because before they got expensive. Yeah. I remember right before the pandemic, right before like lockdown, I bought the original Rhythm Heaven game for the Game Boy Advance, and it like didn't show up. Which is like, honestly, I'm not like that salty about it because in retrospect, yeah, it was probably because of like everything going on at the time. But it was like, we weren't like in lockdown or anything like when I ordered it and when it went out for deliveries. So like at the time, I didn't really consider it or consider how other countries were doing at the time. Because also I live in New Zealand, so yeah, things are just different overseas. I was really upset. I was like, what the heck? My beloved Rhythm Heaven didn't show up. What's going on? Lo and behold, turns out I'm not the center of the universe, so sometimes you just don't get what you want. Okay. Doing that. Okay, yeah, I think this looks good. Shiny Cyndaquil, no mark. Damn. I'm sorry to hear about the Cyndaquil woes. It's not on. Hey Sansi, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Okay, okay, I gotta do long, short, long, short, long. Well, maybe let's make this brush a bit smaller. Long, short. No, that doesn't look good. I love how I just immediately backtrack. I'm like, nope. Not happening. How's your day today, Sansi? Feel like this needs to be a bit longer. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is what I officially call cooking with gas. I hereby declare that I'm cooking with gas. This looks good. And then what I'll do is I'll do like 2 lines. So we'll do one like that, and then one like, we'll do like this one, different layer. One like that. And then I'm gonna go in and erase the extra parts. So this way they'll kind of stay on the right curve. Because I want them to sort of curve. Otherwise they'll just look, they won't look bad, but they won't look like Pokemon. It'll kind of just look a bit more like comic book style, which is not what I'm after. That's not my vibe. Yeah, here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Delicious. I love it. This looks so good. Oh no, does it look good? Okay, now I'm looking at this and I'm like, oof. It's not, no. Okay, no. I have to be not quick to judge. My toxic flaw when it comes to my own artwork is that I look at it and I'm like, that's amazing. And then 2 seconds later, I'm like, this is the worst thing I've drawn ever in my probably whole life. And then I like revert a decision that I made. And then afterwards I regret it because I'm like, actually, it wasn't that bad. And then everyone's like, that's what I was trying to tell you. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I think that's cool, but it's not the style. I'm going to keep it. But I'm going to also, it's like, I'm going to keep it, but I'm just going to hide it for now. Cooking with propane. Sorry, I'm just like Hank Hill from King of the Hill. One moment you cooking, next moment you grilling. Find an artist who can do both. Find yourself an artist who can do both. Okay. I'm gonna give this another shot. I think I need to be directly looking at my reference that I made while I'm doing this part. Yeah, I'm getting it now. I'm understanding. I got it. Mm-hmm. Are you, how many Cyndaquil have you got now, Buff? I almost just called you Bug instead of Buff. How many Cyndaquil have you got, Bug? So many, I don't know, I reset over the ones that aren't cool marks. Honestly, valid. This sounds like the Vanderville town theme. It's not, but like that's just immediately what it sounded like to me. Dun, dun. I wonder what it is. This is how I find out that I'm playing like someone's remix music without their permission. Oh my goodness, I would cry. We News Channel. Interesting. Yeah, I can hear the Vanderville similarities there. The same streamer called me Buff Bag twice. Buff Bag? That's okay. I mean, the thing is, I sympathize with streamers getting names wrong because I totally do it to others. Like, I get names wrong more frequently than I like to admit. But usually if someone's like, that ain't it, that ain't my name, I'm just like, okay, so sorry. The thing is, like, I have a username that so many people get wrong, like, all the time. So, like, I just, like, personally, I'm like, when it happens to me as a viewer, I'm just like, cool, I'm not even gonna correct them. Unless I ask, in which case I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll tell you. I'm not gatekeeping my name pronunciation. But, like, you know, it's a name I made up. I'm not that, like, it's fine. It's not my real name. I don't find it that upsetting. But then every now and then I'll strike someone who like either just says like something really different and like really wrong, and I'm just like, what? And then they just won't they won't bother to like correct themselves if I tell them it's not that, or they just like don't care enough. I don't know. Like sometimes that just happens. I'm just like, okay, oh well. I guess I'm just not gonna be Kyepha today. I'm just gonna be like, no, I don't know. I don't want to use like the exact mispronunciations because then like you might find out who it is, and I hate naming people because I just think it's kind of mean. But you know, and also it's not that serious. But like for me personally, when that happens, I'm just like, okay, I might just not watch this person. Or like I might just like not talk and chat anymore. Your real name is Darcy. Were you there? Wait, were you there, Buff, when I talked about my Starbucks interaction in America? Maybe I spoke about it on YouTube. Yeah, that's where you got that from. Okay, I was just about to say like, wait, if you didn't know about that, let me tell you. See, I don't know how many times I've told that story, so I'm like, who have I told it to? Who have I not told it to? Wait, Sparkles, do you not know the crazy, like, okay. Starbucks in America situation is crazy, let me tell you. It was so funny. I went to a Starbucks in New Jersey, and it was the first Starbucks I'd ever been to in America. And oh my god. And also, I don't know if I told anyone about my tipping experience in America as well, because obviously I come from a country where we don't tip, so I'm like not used to it. So I was told by my friend that like usually 15% is fine. Like 15 to 20% depends on the, I guess, the service or like where it is that you're tipping. Like just stick around that point. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna try to do. And then I was at the Starbucks and I ordered this drink. The other thing is like things are obviously like things are kind of the same price in America as they are in New Zealand, but also US dollars are worth a lot more than New Zealand dollars. So the denomination, like the actual numbers is a lot smaller. So like this drink, like I bought this special edition frappe thing and I bought like a big one, so I was like, in my head I was still thinking in New Zealand dollars, and I was like, yeah, this drink is about like maybe $12 to $15, like something around there, like, you know, mid tens to like maybe it wouldn't be $20, but it would be around that price point. So I was still thinking in that frame of mind. And when they brought up the tipping screen when I was paying, they didn't give me percentages. It wasn't just like tip this percent, tip this percent. It was tip this many dollars. So I had $1, $2, or $5. And those were my three options for the tip. And I was so confused because I was like, oh my god, I don't even know how much my drink is. Like I didn't pay attention on the menu or anything, and the special screen went away. So I was just thinking to myself like, oh no, $1 sounds like $1 sounds like I will just be scamming this person. Like that just sounds like not a good tip, so I'm not gonna tip $1. And then I thought $2 doesn't sound like enough either. Like $2, it just doesn't sound like enough to tip someone, if especially if you're making a lot of your money through tips. I just thought $2 isn't enough, and so I clicked on $5, and the person behind the counter switched up on me real quick. Like at first they were fine, like they're like, you know, how's your day going, and like, what are you up to, and they were like calling me hun and sweetie, and I was like, okay, this is like classic American charm. And And then afterwards, they were like, well, I hope you have an amazing day. Oh, we're going to get that drink out to you ASAP. Don't you worry. You just sit down and we'll call your name. Like, oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Have a great day. And I was thinking like, okay, damn, like they're really friendly. No, turns out I tipped like, I gave them like an 85% tip. My drink was like $6. Plus tip made it like $11. I gave them the biggest tip I think anyone has probably tipped there in a long time. Because like, who does that? Who tips like 85%? Oh my goodness. It would have been 80%. It's like I don't know. It's something around that. Like 85 to 90%. It was a big tip, regardless. Wow. What a tip. What a tip. Yeah, my friend was telling me that. My friend was like, I don't know if anyone was oh my goodness. I was a VIP for a day, literally. No, like it's like oddly mortifying. It's oddly mortifying. Like I just really don't know if it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, who tips that? Who tips that big? Only a tourist. I really got to know what it was like to be a tourist that day. I mean, it's fine. I saved a lot of money for my holiday. It's not like it was putting me out of pocket or anything. It was only $5 out of my spending money. But also, like, at the same time, I was like thinking, damn, whoops. It's a really fun story. It makes for such a fun story. So at the end of the day, kind of happy it happened. Like, I think it's literally one of those things where, like, of course this happened to me. And then they got my name wrong on the order. They wrote my name really wrong and like didn't know how to say it because they wrote it wrong. So I'm like waiting for my drink, and then all of a sudden I hear Daisy, order for Daisy, and I'm like, huh? That's probably me. And I checked it, and my name was spelt Daszzy. And I was like, what did they hear? Like, this is what they heard when I spelt my name out to them, because I had to spell my name because I guess like my accent was not easy to understand, which is fair. Like, we say certain vowels a lot differently. And it's not quite an Australian accent, which I feel like an Australian accent's a bit closer slightly to an American accent, or it's a bit closer to like a British accent. Like, British, American, and Australian accents all have weirdly similar ways that they say certain vowels. So yeah, it's like, oh, it was just so funny. It was the funniest thing. The Mirage Island accent. I made some really good friends. They probably went home that night and was like, this real rich, like, this really rich guy from Australia. Oh, that's so funny. No, it's like, it's literally the funniest thing. It's the funniest thing. And it's one of my like favorite memories ever. So yeah, if you ever want the baristas to like be crazy nice to you, then tip them 85% of the drink. I remember when I was working at when I was working at a pub, we took tips. You don't have to tip in New Zealand, and you can't like. I don't think a lot of workplaces will allow you to solicit tips, so you can't like ask people for a tip or anything. But you can accept them if the workplace allows it. So we were allowed to accept tips. I normally didn't. Like, I always tried to just not let people do it. People would be like, here's, like, every now and then you just get someone who's like, here, take this. And you're just like, no, I'm not taking that. That's your money. Especially if they're drunk and I'm just like, I don't feel right taking your money when you're like this. But every now and then you kind of can't avoid it. They're going to give you their money whether you like it or not. And I'm just like, okay. So that happened a couple times, and I do remember, like, every now and then I would get like a really big tip, like $50 tip or something, and I'm like, this is insane, you keep your money. And they're like, absolutely not, it is yours. And I'm like, are you 100% sure? And they're like, yes, that is all yours. And I'm like, hell yeah, you're getting special treatment for the rest of the night. Oh, so good. Okay, I'm so close to doing the liner, I think. Like, after this, I'm just gonna fill in the colors, and then I'll get, like, yeah, we'll get real close to the rest. Oh, look at that, it's a stretch. It's a stretch. Let's do it. Let's stretch. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Are you stretching? I'm stretching. You did not know they did this? You've been to Starbucks multiple times? I wonder, like, yeah, I don't know how Starbucks, like, I went to like a couple Starbucks in, when I was in Anaheim. I went to like a Starbucks at the hotel there, because they just have one in the hotel for some reason. That was at Worlds, and I don't remember what their tipping thing was like, or even if they're accepting tips. Like, some places you didn't tip. They're like, nope. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. But yeah, different states and all as well. Like, everything's quite different. But I'm sure if you live in the USA, then you already know about how different states do different things. Oh my god, yeah, of course, Abby. I can add it to the wheel of Fakemon. A capybara? Oh my god, of course. Oh, these antennae look great. They turned out real good. We're grooving tonight with this song. Okay, I'm gonna add capybara to the wheel of Fakemon. Let me add it on there. I think for like this week's streams, we'll probably just do like Wheel of Fakemon. Cause I just want to do some drawings this week. I'm in that art mood. As an American, hard to imagine not tipping. Like, I don't think tipping should be a thing, but it's here and I just expect it. Like, I make sure to have cash on me for the tip if I'm going somewhere. Yeah, that's so interesting. Yeah, I was really happy that, like, everywhere I went to let me like tip with my card, because I didn't carry cash for the whole time I was there, which I found really interesting that I was able to survive not carrying cash anywhere. Better to tip in cash if possible. It ends up being on cards sometimes. I know this would be something I also know this would be something I'd trip on in a country without tipping, and they'd be like, oh, dumb American. Sadly, okay, so something I encountered when I was in a popular tourist town in New Zealand. My sister and I were just visiting for the day, and we're just like doing some stuff, and we decided we'd like go out for lunch, go to like one of the cafes, and oh my goodness, when we finished our lunch, the one of the waitresses came out with like this big American bill, like an American style leather bill, and it like had everything that it cost. And I was like, okay, cool. So we just walked up to the counter, because in New Zealand, once you finish your meal, you walk up and you pay at the counter. You don't pay at your table. And they had like on the FPOS machine, which is like the card machine, it showed up a tipping screen first, and you had to like actually press like no tip or cancel tip. And I was like, that's so shady, because so many Americans and Canadians would probably visit. I don't know how much how prevalent tipping is in Canada, but I imagine like North Americans, so many of them come to New Zealand and to this place in particular because it's a very popular location, and yeah, they probably just do it without thinking about it, and it's like, no. So okay, just a little warning. If you ever come to New Zealand, I don't know what it's like in Australia, but if you ever come to New Zealand and they like try to get you to tip, they're taking advantage of you. Just know that. And don't tip. Don't tip anyone in New Zealand. It's not, don't do it. They're just robbing you. It's fine if they ask for a tip. Like, there are places that will have like tip jars, or they'll or like maybe they'll just ask. They'll be like, would you like to tip, or something like that. And it's like, you don't have to say yes. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you just feel a little bit generous and you're like, I'm gonna put my change in the tip jar, or I'm just gonna like, I'll give you like a tip or something like that. But when they're just like expecting it from you, nah, don't tip. I mean, you don't have to tip even if they ask you, but like, yeah, just know that like, even though cost of living is hard everywhere in the world, compared to how much wait staff and other restaurant staff make in America, they're doing just fine in New Zealand. Also, as someone who has literally worked in the service industry in New Zealand and has worked and has been in that world, like, you don't need tips to survive. We're doing fine. So you're not making anyone worse off if you don't tip them. It's literally just like a bonus. You want to hear a Fakemon concept? You can have it because it's old and janky, but these days I would laugh if Game Freak ever did it. Hell yeah, let me know your Fakemon concept. I can add it to the wheel as well. Okay, I think we just need to do the coloring now. I'm taking too long. I feel like my drawing process has been getting slower and slower every time I do a drawing. Hopefully it's not boring. After seeing the latest DLC trailer with like Mega Chimeco, I think that's like given me a new, that's like also helped me like have a bit of a new look on Mega Evolutions. We're distracting you, but like that's fine. That's fine. See, if you're distracting me, then that just means I'm providing more entertainment for you. Sometimes if I'm going on like actual tangents and I'm just sitting there talking and I'm not even drawing, I'm like, okay, maybe I should draw something. You haven't seen the new trailer? Oh my god, do we need to do Trimeco? So, Regigigas goes back to work with the latest technology available in the world of Pokemon. This one did not go quite as planned though. He created Regirotom. Oh my goodness, wait, that sounds kind of sick. He wants to be distracted. Yep. I am the mayor of Yapsville after all. It's in my DNA. It's hardwired. I too am a resident. Yapping is one of life's greatest pleasures. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Yapping is like, it's just so much fun. Yarns for days. It's such a funny saying as well, spinning a yarn. I don't know if like anyone else in the world says that. Australians, probably. Gonna make sure these look correct to the shape. Also, I'm thinking this can be like a bug fairy type. Let it get rid of its flying type. But then would that serve it in the long run, or would it make it worse? Maybe it can have like the pixelate ability. Yeah, it can have the pixelate ability or something. Or a different ability that turns like flying type moves into fairy type moves or something. It would be insanely good with the fairy type. Oh, nice. And also Bug. Like, Bug is not that bad of a type these days. Bug's kind of epic. Friend Guard. Oh. I'm gonna do some brainstorming once I've finished it and can come up with some stuff. Bug is still pretty bad, but at least it isn't ice. Oh my goodness. Dearest ice types. Poor things. It's what it gets used for in VGC comp. Okay. Shield Dust. Shield Dust is a great ability. I do like Shield Dust. Ice deserves better. Oh, damn. That poor type. That poor type. See, I'm still not sure if I need to give it like more dust. More like thingies. Maybe like one there and one there. Or is there a point where I can give it too much? I guess this is what I spoke about in my tutorial. You need to know when to stop. You need to know when to stop and just be, you know, happy with what you got. Color first and then, yeah. I think you're right, Buff. This, because looking back at this is a bit much. But also, yeah, we're gonna see what it looks like with the color, and then we'll consider other stuff. Wish I could stay, but it's time I start my shift. Happy crafting. Thank you so much for hanging out, Sansi. It's really nice to see you again. And have a good shift. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Compared to our original, wow. I was right. That looks terrible. And this looks so much better. That looks so much better. It's like way better drawn. This ain't it. That's it. Although, oh, am I just being... Am I being particular again? I'm just thinking like maybe it's a bit too... Okay. That's it. That's what it's gonna look like. Final offer. Okay. Now let's continue. Let's do the coloring. Needs to be done. And I'm just gonna merge all these line art layers. We'll merge the one with the Vivillon main head as well. This is off topic, but not enough people are buying my items in this game. I want to farm dragon money. Yeah, what game are you playing? It sounds kind of fun. Oh, I forgot that there's a there's actually an extra part in there. I do need to also make the split in the just thinking that actually needs to be slightly different shape. This is good actually because it's giving me a bit of insight onto how the wings should be shaped. So I need to make the little split in the wings as well. So I'll just lightly line that in. Okay, so they kind of go halfway. So it's like that and that. And then up. Oh, does it go into the color part? It does. I think that's fine. And then go up there. And then go up here. And then we can adjust this a bit more so that it makes more sense with how we've drawn a little segment. It's all coming together in a new Pokemon journey. So, does anyone have predictions for Gen 10? Because we're not quite 2026 yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and Pokemon Day is just going to happen, whether we like it or not. Sounds like a threat. But yeah, I feel like, you know, blink and you'll miss it sort of thing. Everything's been moving so fast. Yeah, it'll definitely be announced on Pokemon Day. I think the reason why they're fast tracking everything for, like, especially ZA, they're getting the DLC out ASAP. Like, everyone thinks it's all coming out of left field, and like, why are they all of a sudden rushing everything? They forget next year's 30th anniversary. They're gonna want to have it totally focused on the next generation when it comes to the core series games. They'll probably continue to do like they'll keep doing like ranked battles seasons for ZA. I'm just thinking, like, do you think they'll introduce new Pokemon for the ranked battles, like new Mega Evolutions? Not brand new ones, but like just bringing back some of the old ones. Because I think we're probably gonna get like the we're gonna get the Hoenn starters. I think Rayquaza, however you want to say it. I think that's going to be the last ranked battle, and maybe like not DLC, but like a Diancie style event. Like you can just mystery gift a mission. The player base would be different, probably. Do you think ZA ranked is going to be in Worlds? I know. Actually, probably not, because it's not in like regionals or anything. But yeah, no, that's actually a good point. I do know that Champions is the new VGC game. Like that's gonna be at Worlds. So they're not gonna I think that's exciting in the sense that they're not going to rely on the core series anymore for VGC. So I think the core series has a real good opportunity to really be experimental, like truly experimental, especially with the battle mechanics. I'm not against more like more real-time combat or like different combat styles altogether. I think it's a lot of fun, but also I don't think a lot of people share that opinion. So totally curious what everyone else thinks. That's what I think. Like, they postponed the tickets for Worlds, and I'm starting to think that maybe they're not gonna host Worlds. As sad as that is, I think that's probably what will end up happening. I think Worlds is probably not gonna end up happening next year. Or if it does, I mean, I don't know. If it does, maybe they'll yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll sell tickets early next year, or they'll do like another lottery system. I don't know. Like they really hyped up this big event, and I just don't know if it's actually gonna happen. Yeah, I'm iffy. I'm like not sure. They usually do the early beginning of the year. Yeah, so it's funny, the tickets for Worlds were supposed to go on sale in September. And then they didn't. If they put it in California. Yeah, well, if they have, I think California region would be really cool for Gen 10. I would really like to see, I mean, a New Zealand region would be fire, but it's not happening. We're not getting one. I need to just accept the fact that we're not getting a New Zealand region. No matter how much I want one. I mean, we might one day, but like, I don't know. I think they're more likely to do Australia before New Zealand. Don't be discouraged. If they do a New Zealand region, I will, like, you'll hear about it. I'll be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. In Gen 14. Maybe oceanside mountain cliffs, but I guess there's an ocean at California. There is. Would they call it the Kiwi region? What would a New Zealand region be called? My New Zealand region is called Plentoro. But I don't think that would choose a name from a Fakemon region. I think if they did a New Zealand region, like, I wouldn't put it past them to call it like the Kyoto region or something. That'd be crazy. Nah, I think it would probably incorporate Aotearoa in the name somehow. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just called like the Aotea region. I think that's a cool name for a New Zealand region. Makes sense. This wing is drawn incorrectly. That's why this is bothering me. I've just been like sort of looking at it for the past 10 minutes thinking, what is not right about this? Why am I not getting a good feeling about it? It's really confusing me. Legend has it I drew it wrong. It's one of them skill issues. So welcome back from Adland, those who are watching super awesome ads. If you're from New Zealand, I'm so sorry you had to see the KFC ad yet another time. Those KFC ads are crazy. They're so annoying. But I mean, I guess the deals are quite good. I wonder if it was like a Halloween thing. Because, I mean, obviously, if you're not from New Zealand, you're not going to know what the ad is. But it's kind of creepy in a way. Is this like too... Yeah, it's a little too... Oh, why am I doing this? Okay. I need to... I like this. I like how I've done that. I just need to... There we go. Look at that. Looking very cute. Okay, enough's enough. I need to be like, that's okay. This looks okay. We're fine. We're continuing. Everything is fine. We're finally getting to the color. How long did it take us? 2 hours? Psh. Enough with the tentacle. Oh my god. Guys, I have not been reading chat. I'm so sorry. Whenever ads I saw this time made zero impression. Whatever ads I saw this time made zero impression on me. They did not get perceived by my brain or senses. That's epic. Also, a little question. Does my microphone like kind of dip every now and then or like cut out almost? I'm just really curious because I tend to like, I don't really notice it, but I tend to move my mouth away from the microphone every now and then. So I'm just, and I was watching back one of my VODs as well. Not the whole thing, but like just like little parts of it, and I noticed it then as well. So I'm just curious if it's been happening this stream. It's not like a hardware issue. My microphone's perfectly fine. It's just a skill issue. You'll put in a request for a lionfish Pokemon. Nice, nice. My mic is fine. Yippee! I don't know if I'd notice if it wasn't. Honestly, that's good to hear. That's good to know. Sometimes I get like weirdly self-conscious about my microphone quality. I'm like, my microphone isn't as good as everyone else's microphone. And then I remember that I'm not like Ludwig or like insert random streamer here. Like I'm not some like big professional streamer. I don't think I need to have top end equipment. Every now and then I'm like, I think I'd like a new microphone. I think I'd like a nice microphone. And then I remember that actually my microphone sounds completely fine and that I do I think I do a really good job with the equipment that I have. And it's also good because whenever people ask me like, what kind of stuff do you have? Like, what do you use to make your videos, or what do you use to record your audio or stuff like that? And I'm just like, honestly, I just use like some really I just use some like really accessible hardware. Like, for instance, my microphone is a Blue Yeti, which is like everyone's first microphone. And it's funny because everyone shits on them and says that they're like not very good. And for a while, I let that get to me a little bit. I was like, damn, I don't have a good microphone. But actually, it's totally fine. And for my videos, at least, like I know how to edit my audio. So like, I just edit it to make it sound like an XLR output, which is crazy. But it sounds good. It sounds fine. Also, how nice is it? It's like 8 o'clock. I'm so sorry if you love summer and it's not summer where you are, but I'm gonna rub it in your face a little bit. No, not really. But it's like getting into summer in New Zealand, and at the moment it's a really nice, like, a balmy evening. It's not too hot and it's not cold. It's like 8:16 p.m. and the sun is still like high in the sky. It's crazy. And it's probably going to be like this till about 10. Or maybe till 9. Oh no, it's November. Yeah, maybe till 10. Wait, am I technically in summer now? Or does summer go till February? Yeah, I think summer starts in December. So maybe I'm not. It's a beautiful 14 Celsius at 2 a.m. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's good. When I was in the States, it was like 30 Celsius plus the whole time. And I was boiled. I was like boiled shrimp. That's what my name was. Because I looked like a boiled shrimp. Yeah, it was hot. It was like consistently over 100 degrees. And they spelled that as Daisy. I was talking with someone about how Australia and New Zealand have summer around this time of year. Yeah. Summer starts in December, ends in Feb, although that's only on a calendar. Yeah. I know, like, there are also people who'll like be really, they'll be really hard on the thing with, like, technical starts to the seasons. How is New Zealand weather in January? It's like, that's like July weather for you guys. It's like really hot. It's usually the hottest. I think December is not, like, it's still hot, but it's not the hottest. I think January is like the hottest month of the year. Usually February is really hot as well. March gets a little cooler, but it's still really hot. I think it doesn't really start cooling down again until like April. Usually that's when, like, daylight savings ends in April most of the time, or end of March, whenever Easter is. So that's kind of when it starts getting cooler as well. But yeah, like January is usually really, really stinking hot. The ocean is nice to us. Oh, okay, so like, if you live on the coast, I imagine it's a lot nicer. I don't live on the coast, sadly. Yeah, it's a bit, it's a bit rough for me. I'm one of those rare New Zealanders who live in like a desert. It's like that on the West Coast. It's so unbearable. Yeah, the West Coast, it's funny. I found the West Coast, I was there in August, so like maybe it's a lot different, but I found the West Coast to be a lot more temperate than the East Coast. But also I was in California, and I was in like LA area, so I mean it wasn't the worst. And we also didn't have the Santa Ana winds when I was there. I've heard those are deadly. Like the worst winds you'll ever experience. I did go to Culver City. I loved Culver City. Like that was really coastal. Really enjoyed it. I loved San Diego as well. San Diego was really nice, but it's funny because San Diego is on the coast, but it's not. It does feel a bit hotter there. Hotter than you'd expect it to be. Okay, how do I do these? Oh, did I do them the wrong way? No, I didn't. Okay, so it's like 2 Lego blocks. So it's like that, that, and then like that. Cute. Yeah, it's funny. These antennae are drawn a little wonky compared to one another. I'm just like, I think with the pattern on it, they look a lot wonkier. So I might take the pattern off and just have the little split instead. And maybe I could actually do like something down here instead. It's probably for the better because the pattern was very meadow. And I think I want to just keep that to the actual parts where I did meadow. Maybe I'll just do a band. Do I even want the band? Nope. Just a line. Just a line will do. The day I flew home from California, I checked the weather and it was 70F, 21C in San Diego, and 4C at home. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I found San Diego is really humid. Like, that's just what I found when I was there. A lot more humid than LA. Maybe it was just while I was there. But, you definitely, like, it felt like the heat felt like the air just felt really still, if that makes sense. I guess I just didn't experience much wind when I was there. Like I guess it just wasn't very windy. So the air was very still. It kind of felt like I was in an oven. Like almost like I was just hanging out. Like when people go, oh, it feels like an oven in here. That's the first time I actually felt like I was in an oven. It looks like it's about to make some bag of music. Yeah. From everything I've heard, that's like not normal in San Diego specifically. So no, that's what my friend was saying because I was staying with my friend and they're like, it's not normally like this. It's normally so different and I'm so sorry. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. Like I believe you. I also got really horrifically worst sunburn in my life there. So whoops. Still can't believe I let that happen to myself. Nightmare. Yeah, nightmare. I don't know if I ever showed you guys my sunburn. Oof. Not pretty. Not fabulous. Oh, I'm doing this on the wrong layer. Okay, music. That music's over. A safe place to rest, relaxing Zelda music and winter wind. Ooh, I like it. You hate sunburns? Yeah, I mean, sunburns are also really, really bad for you. So, I mean, I think if anything, I was like both embarrassed, but like really, like I was actually quite disappointed in myself. I was like, damn it, like I really let myself down. And I'm literally from New Zealand. Like, New Zealand is famously doesn't have the ozone layer, or if it does, it's like repairing itself. But we're very like, New Zealand is one of the places in the world where we've got like a really high skin cancer rate because sunburns are so prevalent but really brutal here because we've got a lot more UV exposure than the rest of the world. Which means we've got lots of like sunblock campaigns and like putting on sunblock is very much it's a big thing here. Like it's a huge campaign. You got to put on your sunblock. Slip, slap, slop. So yeah, I wasn't very sun smart that day. Pack some aloe. I ended up buying some at LAX. Cause I was using some of my friends like while I was in SD, but then I couldn't keep it with me obviously. So by the time I got to LAX, I was like, let's just buy some. Also, everyone kept telling me like good luck when I would say that I'm like flying out of LAX. They're like, oof, good luck. Like have fun with that. And I'm like, what? Really? Like, okay, I guess. Oh no, I understand now. Like I totally get it. Now I know. Now I know. Oh, that's not, why is this not, oh, I'm using the wrong brush. I was like, why is this not looking right? What way does it start? The orange goes here. And it goes there. And then the yellow. Oh wait, maybe I should fill the yellow in the other spots too. The yellow takes the midsection of this, and then we got green. I have to fix this up. Oh, I have to fix this up in the polish and really decide how the colors are gonna look, but I'm just loosely blocking them in so I know where they are. I didn't put green on the bottom parts. Oops. Green. B. V. Cool. Looking good, looking good. And then for the antennae, I think I might just do it the color of these antennae here, like the actual Vivillon's ones, because I think they don't, I think it's the one constant across all the patterns is that the antennae are the same color, so I think I'll just keep that going. Where indigo, so I always just go Roy Jabiv, which is 6 colors. So we got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. But I'm not an indigo denier. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know that it is a color that exists. And it does feature on the rainbow sometimes. Depending on, I guess, your source. But yeah. No, I don't normally use indigo when I fill in like rainbow parts. My name is Roy Jabiv. Inside a rainbow is where I live. So funny. Oh, I really want to find that. I really want to find that now. Fill that in, and that in. I'm having such a splendid evening. Wow, didn't I just sound like the oldest man in existence by saying that? But like, who else is having a splendid evening? I think it's just because I'm relaxed. I'm just chilling. And you all are like really good company, so it just makes the whole night so much better. You having a good evening too? Nice. I'm glad. Of course, Sparkles. Thank you for being here. I always, the funny thing is, like with streaming, love the lurkers. Like the lurkers are really, really great. They really help. Like it's nice when you know you have lurkers hanging out. But I really appreciate the chat, because I just know, like every now and then, even like these days, like I'll still have a stream every now and then where like there's like no chat for an hour, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I should talk about. But like I know that there are lurkers, and I'm just like, I don't want to be so boring. I want to like say something, but I'm like, I struggle to come up with conversation on my own. So it's nice to have something to bounce off. But yeah, no, it's really interesting, the psychology behind streaming. Oh, thank you so much, Eternity.
3 ways to eternity just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, no, I always have a really, really good time every time I log on, and I just chill. I don't know if I colored that in right. Yeah, it's the same color. Oh, no, it's like a different color every time I eyedrop it. What? Oh my goodness. The color's different every time I eyedrop it. Is it like the same color? I don't know. I think it's got a texture on it. I think that's why. Like it's got a real subtle texture on it, and it's just slightly changing the hue. Wow, this is looking so cool. Oh my god, I'm so excited to line it. Okay. I'm so happy with it. I'm gonna change, I'll do it when I'm lining it actually, but I'm gonna change the eyes slightly. I'm also going to save my progress because I haven't saved yet. LOL. This is so cool. Like this looks so good. I feel it's so hard to like not feel like I'm being like up myself whenever I compliment my work, but honestly, I need to compliment myself more these days, and I just will. Like if something looks good, I'll just admit it. It looks good, and I'm really happy about that. I can't wait to post it. Looks good. Thank you. What's really funny though is like every now and then when you make something and you're like, I think this looks amazing. Like, I think I did a really good job, and you post it, and every now and then you sort of like, the first comment you receive might be like someone saying, this looks terrible. Or they'll be like, not very good. And I'm just like, okay. Damn, whoops. Okay, I've got Vivillon's artwork here. So this is how I get the right size brush. So I've brought Vivillon up to my 3000 by 3000 pixel canvas size. And now I'm just changing. So this is how I get it. So I'm just like seeing what size my line art brush should be, which I think I got it right off the bat. But of course, Mega Vivillon is bigger, so I can't have it exactly the same. I think I should make it slightly smaller, like maybe a 5.4 instead. Yeah, I think that's right. Cool. Let's do it. Let's start drawing. Might even just, yeah, widen the head a little more. Sylveon has a trans color competitor. Exactly. I think Pokemon should make this real, TBH. Okay, now that was conceited. That was me being cocky. Just like that guy's son from Pokemon Crystal. But true. Stop it. Me when I appreciate the compliment, but I know it's not very good for my ego. I'm going to let this get to my head. Okay, let's fill in these parts. See, this brush is great in the sense that it very accurately does the Pokemon line art style. The only drawback I've found with it is that sometimes it's just, like, depending on the size brush you're using, it does a bit too blotchy of a job when you're trying to do finer details. That might just be a skill issue though. I think that's just me not selecting the right thickness for certain details, so I'm willing to let this one slide. It's a really fine line. Like, it's okay to have it look rough, but I don't want it to look like not drawn well, if that makes sense. Like, I think that's fine. Maybe I'm just being way too scrutinous. Oh no, they touch. Okay, that's why it's not looking very good. Okay, I got this now. So I am going to remember this is on 5.4, so I'm going to bring it to 3.4, and I'm just gonna do that, and then this is where we're at. Okay, got it. Look at that. That's how it's done. Look at that. Okay, much better, much better. The gas has been relit. Another fail sandwich? No. When you stack them like that, it's kind of a triangle. It kind of is. It all comes back to triangles. This Pokemon is so triangle core without outright doing triangles. How's the music, by the way? It is nice music. I'm just wondering if it's like too quiet. But it's a square Pokemon, exactly. Oh, Nuzzle, how's it going? Nice to see you. Is that Kyepha Fakemon during Kyepha's Fakemon on the Kyepha Fakemon Twitch channel? It is. If you guys aren't following Nuzzle, you totally should. I don't know, have you been streaming lately, Nuzzle? Because when you do stream, I'm normally either sleeping or I'm like going to bed. Not in a couple months. Ah. Well, you guys should follow anyways. Because you never know. Sometimes I don't stream for a couple months. You miss my streams a lot too. Yeah, to be fair, I do stream at like literally the middle of the night for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been enjoying ZA. Also, I saw that you uploaded a video. I need to check it out. I'm not subscribed to anyone on the Kyepha Fakemon channel. I'm like, all my subscriptions are on the Kyepha channel, so I always miss my friends' uploads because I'm not logged into the Kyepha channel very often. It's a fun video, hell yeah. We're currently drawing a Mega Evolution for Vivillon because it deserves one. It'd be cool if I got one in Mega Dimensions. That would be sick. I wonder how many Pokemon are gonna get new Mega Evolutions in that DLC. I'm really curious. I'm almost, by the way, I'm almost like 100% complete ZA. Like I've almost done everything there is to do. So when that happens, I might do some like shiny hunting or something. I haven't been doing ZA streams like at all. Well, I've done like 2, but I haven't really been doing ZA streams just for like the first couple months of release. You keep getting stressed when you hear the spoilers or even complaints about it. I will have you know that the people complaining about ZA are probably the people who like complain about every Pokemon game. Rest assured, it's a good game. It's if you like Pokemon, and if it's a game like if you're excited for ZA, then like I think it's worth your money. So don't get discouraged by people complaining about it. That's a big reason why I'm not on Twitter anymore, is because literally I don't know how, but I got onto like the bad side. I got onto the bad side of Twitter where like everyone just complained about everything. I'm like, why am I here? Yeah, but I do like to try keep as spoiler free as possible on my stream. Although like things in trailers, like I watch trailers, so I do discuss trailer content, so I'm sorry if you don't, but that is probably something that you won't have me like censor myself on very often. But like actual like stuff that isn't revealed yet, that kind of stuff, like I haven't been like talking too much about the main game and this, and like obviously I haven't been talking about the story and stuff because yeah, because I just know that like not everyone has played. And I know what it's like. I know what it's like to avoid spoilers, and it sucks. What's your opinion on Mega Chimecho? Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Like I really like what they did with it. You liked my one better though. I think Trimecho is just, it's right there. Like it's right there. Like it had to be done. And I really enjoyed making the evolution for it. It was really cool. I think it's a good game. I'm not sure if it will have a lot of longevity, but playing through the game was really fun. I like the battling way more than expected. Overall happy. I'm the same. Yeah, I'm the same. Like I think it's one of those games where when I started it, I was like I know I'm going to enjoy the story, but how are the mechanics gonna be? Like, am I gonna struggle through this? Because I did get the privilege to play it a little bit earlier at Worlds. I got to do the Absol stuff, and oh my goodness, I was not like, it was fine, but I did struggle a bit. I didn't have I wasn't good at the game, but also, you know, I hadn't played it, so that was my first time playing it. But when you actually do play the game, like you get a tutorial as you normally do in Pokemon games. Like it was just so much, yeah, it was so much better. And when you're playing it a lot more, then yeah. They do the like 1 million cutscenes thing. Oh, I'm the only one who likes cutscenes. I know, it's so funny because that's usually like a very common complaint with Pokemon games. Everyone complains about the cutscenes. Am I like actually the only one who likes them? Because the Sun and Moon cutscenes, they were like my favorite, well, not my favorite part of the game, but they were a big reason of why I loved Gen 7. Was like, it was the first game that really had like a lot of cutscenes, and I just liked watching them. They had good music too. But I know that like it's not everyone's thing, so not saying if you don't like the cutscenes, then that's a bad thing, obviously. Depends on the cutscene. Yeah, I think that's fair. It also depends on like what kind of games you play outside of Pokemon as well. Like I tend to play games that are a lot more cinematic. So I'm used to cutscenes in my games, but not every game is like that. And I think if you're not as into the story as well, maybe you're not. Like, if you're just trying to get through the game, or you just want to get to a certain part or do a certain thing in the game, then yeah, that's another thing. Like, a lot of people play Pokemon just for the competitive stuff, so they just kind of have to get through the story, and when you have to sit through a bunch of cutscenes, it's not exactly as a thrilling experience as it is for other people. Cannot believe in Pokemon Sword and Shield they bother to let you disable cutscenes, but only 2 cutscenes are actually affected, and one of them happens before you can open the menu. and the other one is the one cutscene I actively want to watch. Sword and Shield is such a fever dream. I don't know if anyone agrees with me in that regard, but I'm sure Sword and Shield are great. I played them once and I just haven't returned. Again, I'm sure they're great. I don't know. They just felt really weird to me. They felt like the real black sheep of Pokemon games. But I'm curious like what everyone else thinks. Like what Pokemon game, like core series, what Pokemon game do you think is like the black sheep of them all? Like it's kind of the odd one out. Bit of the oddball game. And I guess we won't count the Legends like the Legends sub-series of the core series. Cuz like the Legends games are designed to be different. Like they're action RPGs as opposed to the other core series games. I mean, the thing is, Sword and Shield are fine. Like, they're not bad games. But I just didn't, like, enjoy them as much as other games. So, for me, I feel like those are sort of the oddball games. Just in my experiences of playing Pokemon. They felt the strangest to me. People are so mad about Sword and Shield. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I don't think there are any Pokemon games that have genuinely made me, like, upset because of how they are. Because I think at the end of the day, I'm just like, it's Pokemon. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just not that deep. It doesn't affect my life in any grand way. That's just a personal standpoint, though. Yeah. I just play the games for fun. Though I can totally sympathize with, like, if you are a very dedicated fan and the game is a disappointment, like it's just genuinely not fun for you, then yeah, I can totally understand how that's disappointing. So, not shitting on anyone. What is a type combination you'd like to see in future Pokemon game? I would like to see... I don't know, what are the... I'm gonna see what the unused ones are. And then I'm gonna catch up on chat. Let's see. So, Fire Fairy. We haven't had one of those. Or a Ground Fairy. Oh, Bug Dragon. I really want a Bug Dragon type. I've been like really enjoying bug types lately. I think the story of Sword and Shield is a little rough, but fine. And shiny hunting and VGC were so fun, like best years of the game. That's the thing. If you're into VGC, and like, I mean, I didn't shiny hunt Sword and Shield, so I wasn't in that world, but VGC especially, Sword and Shield were amazing. Like, I get that. I'd like another Ghost Ice, not because I don't like Frostlass. I love it, but I'd like another. Yeah. Flagon was right there for Bug Dragon. It's despicable. It's despicable. If I had a nickel for any time Penny's family got possessed, I would have 2 nickels just waiting for Pioneer to get possessed. Hold up. Pioneer isn't. Oh, who is that? I don't think Pioneer is related to Penny. Isn't Pioneer related to Rose? Or wait, or is the theory that Rose is also part of Penny's? Hold up. Is Penny... Oh, okay. Because I guess because like Penny's like a boarding student, right? I guess because they do look really similar. Yeah, Penny is implied to be the daughter of Peony. Oh, okay. Totally. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I guess it's something that now I'm thinking about it. I'm sort of picking up on that now, but okay. Cool. I like that. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. Humble and respectful salutations. What's up? What's up? Agatheli? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But I hope you're doing really well, and welcome in. Welcome in. I'm gonna continue doing my line art. Just Agateli. Agateli. Silly French name. Oh, nice. I'm doing very well, thank you. Nice, I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you enjoy our chill Fakemon time we're having here. We're currently doing a mega evolution for Vivillon. That's what we're drawing right now. Ooh. I'm just doing the line art, and sometimes, as you can see right now, I slip up. Oh no. Yeah, I think Bug Dragon, that's what I want to see. Line art can be difficult. I think because line art, it's like you're drawing it again. But also, I am grateful that Pokemon line art is quite rough. So it's like, I don't really have to, like, I still have to try, but I don't have to make it like too polished, if that makes sense. Or like too smooth or anything. Like, it's a pretty rough art style. Like, for example, I can just do that and sort of just fix that up a bit and keep going. Whereas cleaner art styles don't really have the same freedoms. She mentions her dad calling adventures an adventure. Okay. So it's like there's like yeah, there's like it's like implied through dialogue and stuff like that. Do you think we'll get any returning characters into the for the DLC for ZA? Any returning X and Y characters? We already know about Karina, but yeah, what do we think about anyone else? I think maybe it might just be Karina, maybe one other person, but I'm not holding my breath. But I'm curious what everyone else thinks. Do you play Mochi Mayhem? I did. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, for Scarlet and Violet, I played all the story content. Oh, Diantha. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? That'd be so cool. Oh my clip. Let's maybe we don't talk about the story content as hard, but like, yeah. Keep it relatively spoiler free. Rivals? Well, I think Tierno. Like we gotta see Tierno. It would be really cool to see like Caleb and Serena. Or oh, Shauna. I just love Shauna. She's so cool. Yeah, you could like battle them. I think either way we'll definitely get some more people to fight, which would be cool. It'd be cool to see people from other regions as well. Like, imagine if we saw Steven Stone. Because I'm thinking of like maybe even some of the Oras characters that were directly involved with like the Delta episode and just the lore of Mega Evolution and Hoenn. Like Zinnia, imagine seeing Zinnia. Yes, oh my god, Sparkles, you're picking up what I'm putting down. We're on the same wavelength here. Yeah, Zinnia would be really cool. I think we definitely need, like, I think we're going to get Asta. Oh, Asta was isn't it her daughter or something? Because it's, so I think the Asta stuff is answered in the manga. Or it's like some other family relation. Maybe it's just a friend or something. But no, I think Asta is manga spoilers, I guess, for the Oras manga, but I'm pretty sure Asta is a relation to Zinnia. I think a daughter, maybe, who died. Or maybe it's just a theory. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I consumed so many Pokemon theories during the Oras era that I don't recall, like, what was real and not. Oh my goodness. A Zinnia battle theme, like, redone would be amazing. Did you read the manga? No, I haven't. I've read, like, a little bit of the Oras manga, but not the whole thing. I'm not that into the manga, so I'm not like worried about manga spoilers. Need to get back into reading it. Yeah, like, it's funny. I used to be so into manga as well, and like not so much these days. I haven't read manga in like years. Oh, how am I going to do this? Here we go. I remember the Maximum Ride manga adaptation. I was obsessed with that in high school. And the Cirque du Freak, Darren Shan Cirque du Freak adaptation. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. All my like favorite manga series are like not even original. Like they're not manga originals. They're like adaptations of novels. Or, you know, like word novels. My school librarian was really cool. She was like a real... she was great in the sense that she really advocated just for reading of any kind. And she would like learn what you're interested in so that she could like give you recommendations. And she actually recommended things that I really enjoyed. So... yeah, really, really dope person. Love Tawny. Yeah, Tawny's cool. I really like that, the rival character. I have 2 volumes of the Gold Silver Crystal manga. And one of XY and one of SM. I've got one of Oras, and then I've got like the first volume of Black and White. You love the rivals, love their hair. Something really funny is in ZA, the character customization lets you look exactly like the rival if you want to. You love the Black and White manga? I should definitely read it. I bought it years ago. I've had it on my shelf for like just a long time. May I recommend Blue Lock manga? You may. I really want to read the Claymore manga. I watched the anime and I thought it was really cool, but it's one of those anime shows where like it's an anime adaptation of the manga, and the anime just didn't go for as long as the manga. It's like Nana, the manga for Nana continued beyond the anime. Although I do like with the Claymore anime, it ended on a cliffhanger, which was really annoying. But the Nana anime, I think they had like a finale episode where it like really closed up a good chapter. And then like if you continue to follow through the manga, then it's more of like a bonus, like new era, if that makes sense. You know Nana? Oh my goodness. Wait, you know what Nana is? Please. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Nana is my favorite anime in the whole world. The adaptation, the anime adaptation of the manga. It's my favorite anime. I watch it every couple of years. Like I rewatch all of it. It's so pretty. Like it's so cute. It's amazing. I love the character. Like the characters are so likable, but so real. It's one of those shows like when I watched it when I was a teenager, it like, you know, it was cute, but it didn't quite break me. It was when I was in university and I rewatched it because I was like, I liked that in high school, and then I rewatched it, and because I'm an adult at that point, I all of a sudden related to it so much more, and I sobbed, and it was like one of the most emotional experiences of watching a show I think I'd had either a long time or just ever. Like it was definitely an experience, but like such a good one. And every now and then I watch it again, and I just love it. I just love it. And I don't think I'm ever gonna watch something like, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch an anime ever again that tops it for me. Because the thing is, I'm not that into like the action stuff. I'm not that into like supernatural things or any of that kind of stuff. Like I know like a lot of anime are set in like dystopian worlds, or it's like really like, it's all like fantasy themed or stuff like that. But I'm really into slice of life. That's like my thing. I really like real stories with real life. I mean, it's not real life, but you know what I mean. Like it's set in the real world. It's set in modern times, or like, you know, 2006 or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just, it really, I like something that I can really relate to. I think that's just what it comes down to. But yeah, check out Nana if you ever have the time for another show. Like it's good. It's good. Okay, I think I need to sleep. Good night. Oh, of course. Before I go, I'm going to say I've been really into Junji Ito, but I'm not sure that's a recommendation to you. But good night. I'm familiar with the artist. We actually learned about them when I was in art school, funnily enough. Yeah, no, super awesome artwork. I love the style. That's the thing. Like, I can appreciate the art independent to the story content when it comes to manga, or when it comes to like when it comes to anything visual. Sometimes I love the art, but I won't read it, if that makes sense. Have a great night though, Buff. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope I get to see you next time as well. I'll post the Vivillon on Discord when I'm done. I mean, I'll be posting it on my socials too, so you'll be up to see it. Need to get back to Yudu Camp. So cute, cozy. This October I was watching a ton of Natsume, Eugene Cho, another cozy show. Nice. Also, just like, I'm truly sorry if I'm like grossly mispronouncing names of shows and stuff. When it comes to like mispronouncing words and names and things like that, I sympathize greatly with it. And I always try to not be someone who does that. I guess in an obnoxious way, I never would. But like, I always try really hard to get it right the first time. And it's purely like, I think it's just because I relate to it so much. Because not only is just Kyepha one of those names that people get wrong consistently, but also my real name, which obviously I'm not going to reveal, not Darcy, but my last name. It's not English, so a lot of people get it wrong and they just don't know how to say it. I'm just like, okay, like it's fine. I'll forgive you just this once. But yeah, it's probably something in New Zealand dialect. It's not like a name a New Zealander would know how to say. Because my family do not come from New Zealand. Well, my parents do, but like not my grandparents. Oh my god, Tay Roxas? How's it going, Tay? Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, you gotta go follow Tay. Party. I've been good. How have you been? How was your stream? What have you been up to? We're currently drawing a Mega Vivillon. It's coming along very nicely. Although I wonder how much longer it's gonna take us. We've been drawing this for like a many hours, like 3 hours. It's going very good. It actually is like looking really nice though. I'm very happy with it so far. Wow, this line art turned out really nice. I'm so happy. We just finished the line art. Not too bad playing Pokemon Legends ZA. Nice, nice. I'm currently doing like all of the post-game stuff. Well, I've completed all the main missions. So now I've just got to do all the side missions and just like other things, like all the Mabel quests and stuff like that. You got your first shiny? Yay! What shiny did you get? Scatterbug. Oh my god, wait. Well, luck would have it, I'm drawing the Vivillon. I have always really liked Scatterbug and Spupa and Vivillon. I love them. Like I think after the Spupa side quest, like I just love it so much more. And yeah, I don't know. I think just seeing them again, it always happens whenever I play Pokemon games that like start to feature Pokemon that I haven't seen in a while. I just really like seeing the Pokemon that I really like just show up again randomly. The way I broke down its name scheme was Vivid and Avian. So Vivillon is, I don't know where the V parts come from, but the second half of Vivillon's name comes from Papillon, which is French for butterfly. Maybe Vivi for vivid. Seems to make sense. Actually, I've got its Bulbapedia page up. Oh wait, I used to. But they'll have the, is it etymology? I wonder what, well, let's see what they say. Yeah, vivid. Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, vivid and Papillon. It's so cute. When I saw you doing the art, I was like, yes. Been having a really nice, just late night chill time. It's been really good. It's funny because now it's becoming late night in New Zealand. I started at like 7 o'clock, but it was like 10 o'clock in parts of America and North America. And also, welcome into the Raiders. If anyone is not familiar with who I am, which is usually just everyone. No, actually, I'm a really big deal. You should already know me. No, my name is Kyepha, and I'm from New Zealand, otherwise known as Mirage Island. And I do lots of Fakemon art. That's my main thing. Always making Fakemon. I make Fakemon on my YouTube channel. It's where I normally hang out. And yeah, I just like doing it. I've been doing it for many years now. On Twitch, I'm either doing Fakemon art, or I am doing shiny hunting, or we're also like actively doing a couple series. So we've got Crystal Legacy, which is we're just basically doing like a long-term playthrough of Crystal, which I'm really enjoying. And I've also got a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black that I have recently picked back up. So yeah, we're just enjoying that at the moment. That's what we've been doing on the stream. And before that, I took like a 11-month break from stream. So this is kind of like this, like ever since I think September, I've been sort of back at it. What would your lore be if you were a VTuber? I don't know. When I used to be a VTuber, my thing was like, it was very like neon themed, and I was like in this futuristic city, like that was where my VTuber character was from, and I had like a Zigzagoon cape and stuff like that. I didn't really have a backstory though. Not much lore. I came from the vaporwave streets. Okay. This is looking very nice. So happy with it. I just need to remove that part there, and then we're good, I think. Okay, I think we are good to finally add in the colors. And now when we look at, yeah, if I look at this Vivillon art, yeah, it's, oh my goodness, it's just coming out so nicely. Oh, whoops, I forgot to take this out. Crikey. Okay, let's do that now. Okay. That's looking very nice. I feel like if Kyepha is in the Pokemon world, he would just do whatever Nikolai was doing back in the advanced generation anime. Or AG stands for like an actual anime series. Like that's not Pokemon. In which case, I do not know. Okay, we're now officially coloring it in. Very exciting. Oh, I had it right. Awesome. We're getting close now. We're getting close to the home stretch. I'm like thinking if it gets too late and I'm still drawing this, then I might have to call it. Because I don't want to be like up too late. Just out of a courtesy for others. But also, I'll just finish it off and post it. But I think I'm confident we'll probably get it done tonight. Do these parts too. Get that in. And then these and these. You have to go to bed. Of course. It is very late. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid again, Tay. Have a good sleep. Okay, let's do these parts here. Thank you for the lurk. Do you have Pokemon character OCs? So I do. I haven't really published any artwork for them just because like I have made art for some of them in the past, but like nothing recent. So yeah, like I do, but I haven't really posted much. But I can tell you a bit about them if you're curious. You are? Okay. So we got in my first region, we've got oh, that's a big, is that a spider? Yeah, it's a big spider. Cool. What's up, spider? Sorry, spider's just joining the chat. Yeah, so I've got my first generation, which features there's like a group called the X Office, and it's run by a woman named G, and she's like a botanist, and her thing is like she wants to replenish the like vegetation of Rada Rays, because it's all kind of falling to dust because of the whole ultra space situation going on. So that's her thing. And then there's like they're using a lot of like technology and stuff, and not everyone's on board, but yeah. It's yeah, there's like a lot of stuff going on with them. There's also Liana from the Zenjo region, and she has a city named after herself, and she's actually causing major pollution in the region without anyone knowing. Well, like people know that there's pollution, but they don't know why, and she's just keeping it from everyone. She's like yeah, I'm polluting the rivers, and who cares? Like she does not give a fuck. So yeah, there's that. I should put it on my wiki and actually have it all published, because I think it'd be really fun to sort of share it all. And also like some of the artwork I've done for them. Dotler, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, they're pretty basically written characters, to be honest. But they're my goobers. You finally made it. Have you been trying to make it for a while? I'm doing good, thanks. We're currently drawing a Mega Evolution for Vivillon, and it's coming along really nicely. I'm really enjoying this. It's just looking so good. I'm so happy about it. I hope you've been having a really good evening, or morning, if you're, yeah, hanging out in the morning. I usually stream at 3 a.m. for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I might end up doing some evening streams this week as well, but we'll see. I can't promise anything, but yeah, I just thought today, like, I didn't even have a stream scheduled. I was just like, I just want to do something. I just want to do something else. I just want to do some streaming. Hang out for a bit, see what everyone's up to. And I'm glad I did. Okay, I think these should be sort of in the same, yeah. I'm just thinking about how I want these to look. Think like that. There, next one is green. Be like that, and then we got blue, and then indigo down there. Wait, gotta think about how to do this one too. It's cool, it's cool. You like this Vivillon? Nice. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna snooze the ads for a while. I do hear, like, let me know if you received a pre-roll ad, by the way, before entering the stream. I'm just collecting some user data because some people have reported that they're getting pre-rolls, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't be getting pre-rolls on this channel because I literally told Twitch to not give my viewers pre-rolls, and in exchange, they'll run mid-roll ads on my channel. And it seems as though that just hasn't been the case. So they're just like getting a bit greedy. And I don't like it when Twitch does that. I forgot to separate a piece for the purple. That's crazy. Or for the violet. That's why it had so much space. I was thinking, this is really, I feel like I shouldn't have this much space. Oh, wait, what am I? Okay, I've messed up somewhere. Yeah, here. Okay, we're gonna redo these ones. This evil team formed directly after Cyrus shenanigans. What is... Okay. Alright, we're starting these again. I'm just gonna do a line there, a line there, a line there, and a line there. There's some green, some blue. So blue, green, yeah, okay. And I think that's right. I'm just gonna see. Oh, what? Red, orange, yellow. I've done it wrong again. How do I keep doing this so wrong? Never fair. I'll just add some more there. Oh my goodness. I keep doing it so wrong. Okay. I think I need to extend the red as well if I'm going to have it like that. So, Roy Jibiv. Okay, that's good. It's very difficult. It's difficult sometimes. Okay. That's Roy Jibiv. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I did it right. This is looking more promising. Yeah. Very good. Very good. That looks more like it. Now gotta do it again. Oh goodness. As long as, yeah, it's basically as long as I have those yellow spots in the center, then we're good. Okay, let's do it again. Last time. Purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I just need to copy that here. Red. Orange. Oh, yeah, no, this is right. Red. Sorry. I'm trying my best. Red, orange, yellow is the middle. Just gotta make sure that center part's yellow. That's the only requirement. Everything else can be slightly wonky, but just not the yellow. Yellow, green, blue, purple. Ah, green, blue. Okay, we'll just see. Blue, green. Okay, this one's looking good. This one's hopeful. Yellow, orange. Okay. And then red, orange. Yikes. Okay, I did it wrong here. Yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay, I did it wrong here, but that's okay because I can just do that and then I can just extend the red. That's fine because the red was like a little too small. Snooze ads again. It's too late. It's too late for ads. We've done our advertising time for the day. One of the things I really wish you could do on Twitch is just turn your ads off. Because it'd be nice like when it's like this kind of vibe. We're like really late into the night and we're just vibing, we're just chilling. And a lot of people are just lurking, like we're just having chill time. It'd be nice to just be able to just snooze the ads, you know, for the rest of the stream or something like that. But Twitch just, it's one of the things that like I don't like about Twitch and I prefer about YouTube is that Twitch does not let you have much control over your ads. And the thing is, like, I get it because people can sub to your channel and like that subscription is, you know, part of the benefit of the subscription is that you basically don't get ads when you're watching the stream. But like, I think, and like, that's the other thing, like, that's why, you know, even if I did have total control, I would still have some ads just to make the subscription worth it. You do get emotes as well, so that's the other thing. But I know like not everyone wants to subscribe. Like not everyone. I mean, the thing is, you don't have to subscribe. Like I don't subscribe to a lot of channels. I think like all of my subs are gift subs whenever I'm subbed to a channel. Cause like, you know, you just can't afford it. Like I can't afford it. And or, you know, it's like bonus extra money, you know? So I always, when it comes to subs and stuff, like it's always just like a bonus thing, right? And it's another reason, like I'm just, I'm really against the ads. But it's fine. Like I just wish Twitch would let you snooze them for like longer. Just turn them off for like a little bit. And just be like, you know what? It's a no ad stream or it's a no ad rest of the night. With YouTube, you can just like choose not to monetize a stream or monetize a video. When I streamed on YouTube, like I turned my supers and stuff off and I don't think I didn't play mid rolls in my streams, so I think they're ad free. I didn't have memberships at the time though, but yeah, sometimes they can just be really egregious. I think the ads on Twitch, I think it's like a thing with, I think a lot of people notice it as well. Like the advertising on Twitch is like pretty egregious. Like it's really aggressive advertising. Like, does anyone else feel that? I will say though, with when it comes to subs and stuff, like I love the emotes. That's what I love the most. And I love offering a bunch of emotes, so I feel good about that. I'm like, hell yeah, have some emotes. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Twitch is really aggressive in its like how often it gives you ads and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing that I've noticed, but you love my emotes. I'm so glad. Okay, this is gonna be a fun one to shade. I mean, Twitch is owned by Amazon, so are we that surprised? I've noticed that its wings have highlights, but no actual shades, so just keeping that in mind. All that to say though, like, those of you who do subscribe, I of course really appreciate it. Because subscribing is also a way to support the streamer, so I totally understand why people do it. And yeah, no, it's rad. So I'm just happy that I get to like that's why I really like doing emotes. Like I I'm happy that I am able to offer something as well, you know. It's funny, the only way to get rid of ads on your Twitch is to like leave the affiliate program. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Like, why would you do that? Snooze. Okay, that's my last snooze. So, in 5 minutes they will play. Skull. Skull is cool. I like the skull emote. I tried to give them funny names as well. Like the skull one's called, that's not. Because that's like, that's the face you make when someone just says something like crazy. You're like, that's not. It's like the Kelly Osbourne meme. Which I'm not going to repeat because it's like just stupid. But yeah. Skull with hair. No, that's just Kyepha with no mouth. No mouth, no thoughts. Okay, its legs. Oh, okay, its legs have got... This one's got a bit of shade. So we'll just block that in. How much? Oh yeah, I see. So it kind of goes down like that. Oh my god, the kitten. I love the kitten emote. It's so funny. Kyepha purr. Now, I don't think I'll add shading to the... Wait, does its antennae have shading? Oh, sort of. So I don't think I'm going to add shading to the wings. Like, I'll do highlighting, but yeah, not shades, because I just don't think it needs it. Especially since the official artwork doesn't have it. So I guess this is all the shading we need to do, just on the body. Oh, this music is just so beautiful. Like, this is such a good playlist. Oh, that's like quite... I don't know how I feel about this, actually. Okay, no, it's not too bad. Sometimes, like, when I'm doing shading and highlighting, I sometimes just get a feeling, and I'm like, oof, is that really how it should look? But it is. It's fine. Oh, actually, its arms didn't... its hands didn't really have shading after all, so... I'll keep it in, though. Makes my art a little bit more individual. Okay. We're gonna add some... Its eyes obviously don't have... Oh, its eyes sort of do have highlighting. They're kind of affected by it. So, let's do it. Let's add it in. Might make the shading just a bit darker as well, I think. I think I can kind of get away with it. Rolling for a shiny Kai. Be so epic when someone finally gets it. Do you watch, did you come from YouTube, Dotla? Just out of curiosity? Okay. Let's sort of work these in. Do the light strokes. You can probably hear me making brush strokes as well. 55531. Nice. Oh, it's so funny. When I was editing the footage for my tutorial, I realized when I was talking about the highlighting section, see, I scripted that part when I wasn't home, because I just had to get I really needed to get that script done, and so I didn't script it with the footage in front of me, and I realized as I was editing it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the method, like this is how I do my highlighting, but I just for some reason didn't do it with this artwork, so I just had to like accept that and be like, okay, I guess this is hopefully this doesn't like, the footage doesn't confuse anyone greatly. I think that was the thing I was a little bit scared of, was the actual drawing footage not matching up exactly with what I was talking about, and like anyone getting confused from that. But I mean, no one said anything about that, like no one's mentioned it, so I think it's okay. But I'm always looking, like I already know like that I'll make sure that won't happen in the next one, but yeah, I'm kind of keeping a close eye on those comments because I'm looking for any way that I can improve. It's one of the things I've always been so grateful about with YouTube, is that I have a comment section, and also my subscribers, you guys, are just not afraid to tell me when things don't like work, or if something doesn't hit, or you know, if a design I make isn't very good, like, you know, there's no shade. It's just like, oh, this is cool, but I just don't really like this. And I'm like, okay, sick. Or if someone's like, I can see where you're going with this, but it doesn't work because of this. And I'm like, I get you. But that's not to say that you can do that with every artist. I should just say that. Because I know some people do just give unsolicited advice. Like, I know I can tell when people comment advice, and I can kind of tell they're maybe just the person to give unsolicited advice, without knowing that I'm actually totally cool with it. I've been sort of a bit more vocal about it lately, but I do not mind getting, you know, critique or just advice in my YouTube comments, because I just acknowledge the fact, like for me personally, and this isn't to say this should be a standard or that everyone should be cool with it. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I've got anonymous follows on, so if you want to be known, feel free to say something in chat, but if you're happy lurking, then enjoy the lurk, and I appreciate your follow. And also you got the Poochiana one, which is, so my follow alerts, I've got like a couple different ones, and the Poochiana is a rare one, so nice. But yeah, I know that I've just been a bit more vocal about it, that, you know, I'm fine receiving comments and like critiques and stuff in the comments, because I like it personally. Like, I think it helps me just understand what people like and don't like, and what people vibe with. Like my Johto fossils, for example, the actual video did fine, and people were happy with it, and you know, it got like a good amount of likes versus dislikes and stuff. Like the ratio was fine, and it was all good. But then when I made the poll, like, I was like, who are you gonna put in your team? Like, just kind of promoting them a little bit. I found out a lot of people didn't like them. and I think a lot more people, like, I wonder if it's just because the poll wouldn't have, like, you know, not as many people are checking comments and stuff. And I know that when you're critical or making, you know, critique comments and stuff, you can be not as likely to do it on a main video, because there are people who will just like blindly defend the YouTuber or whatever, and it can sometimes lead to a bit of hate to the commenter, and I don't like it when that happens. But so I can totally understand why people might not leave all their critique in an actual video. Yeah, I feel like on community posts and stuff, I do sometimes get a bit more of a real response to things, which I find really interesting. But honestly, I really appreciate it. I found it kind of funny. Like, I screenshotted some of them and I was showing them to my friends. Like, they hate it. Like, look what they're saying. But like, not seriously, just being funny and being like, oh my god, look what they're saying about my fossils. But like, you know, on a more serious note, like I see those comments and I'm just like, okay, now I know, like, when I when I do the next ones, like I can maybe make them look less weird, or maybe, you know, focus on why people thought they looked like, why the aesthetics of them made people feel all weird or uncomfortable or something. Like, you know, maybe I can dial this down a little bit, or not do this with the design or something like that. I don't want to make completely sanitized designs that like everyone's just gonna love. I think that's boring. But I don't want to make designs that like people have like a visceral reaction to as well. I think it's nice to find like a good median. Oh, guys, this is gonna look beautiful. Beautiful. This is looking really good. I'm just so happy with it. I'm telling you, like, I'm just stoked. Look at it. I might make it a bit lighter. Or is that too light? No, actually, I think that's fine. You know what? Maybe I'll do like an overlay, or maybe luminosity. I'm just thinking, how do I make it look a bit more like how the official art has its highlighting? Like the color that they kind of got for their one. Because mine does look a bit different still. But maybe it's fine. Maybe this is one of those cases where maybe I do need to make it a bit yellow. Like actually make the... Nah. I think it looks fine. I think I'm happy with that actually. Okay, just a few little accent details to go, and then I think we're going to be pretty much done. So I'm just doing like a little... Just with a sort of soft brush. Like I'm basically doing like these parts now. So I do go in with that brush, and then there. Nice. And then I might just do it here as well. Yeah, I'll do it on both of them. This is making it look very Gen 6. This is so funny. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my god, I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so stoked. This just looks amazing. So biased. Like, of course I think my artwork looks amazing. Okay, let me just look at this texture it's got going on. Okay, I know exactly what kind of texture that is. So I'm gonna grab that. I'm also just gonna saving my work. Because I could not bear losing this. Let me just open up my textures. What's this one again? This is my... Oh, wavy. I think wavy off focus is the one we should... Oh, hold up. Let me just open... That's the one. Yeah, not the off focus. This is the one here. Well, we'll just see how it looks. And if it still doesn't look quite right, then I'll try again, but with a different texture. But I think this is the texture that I'm going with. I think this is kind of, yeah, the one I'm after. I keep... Oh, my window's open, so I'm getting moths inside. It's dark outside now, so my light's on, and the moth brethren are arriving. Okay, I'll put that there, and then I'm just going to take a little look, and I see that there's no texture on the actual body. I think there is a faint texture, but it's not enough to see, so I'm not going to really bother. And it seems like the texture is just on the wings, and like not so much on the outer parts there, just the inner areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on these inner areas as well. And I think it's going to really, it might help separate the, like you'll actually see a bit more of a difference in the outer areas. Hopefully that's kind of the goal, but we'll see. Do that. We'll do like a Lumi shade, I think will look nice. Or an overlay. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Should I have added it onto here? I think so, but I don't think it's big, so I think I do it again, but I make this one smaller. Thank you so much, Sparkles. Glad you like it too. We'll just add it onto these parts. How many patterns does Vivillon even have? A lot, I would imagine. Make this overlay as well. Overlay or Lumi Shade? Lumi Shade for sure. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Okay. I'm so happy with this. I'm like beyond happy. I think that it has just turned out so good. Stoked. Stoked. So happy. Like, this is just so cool. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take the color from here as well and just put it on its own layer because I want to make different patterns. So this is the meadow pattern. I'm not going to do the patterns on stream. I think we should probably call it on stream tonight. But I'm going to keep working on this and I'll post it once I'm done. I'll make a big post. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. I've just had a really nice chill night. This is exactly what I needed. As far as streams go for the future, well, I say that like we're planning for the like months to be, but no, just for this week. So streams this week, they're gonna be very touch and go. Like I don't actually know if I'm gonna be able to stream on any of the weekdays, unfortunately, because I've just got so much going on. I've got a lot of work to do and I'm not gonna be here for 3 days as well, so it's just like there's so much happening at once. And then of course I've got to make the video for Fakemon Friday as well, so I'll be busy doing that. If I might end up spending all Friday doing that, because I normally make my videos in one day, so it's kind of crazy. So there's just a bit going on. So yeah, sorry, there may not be many streams, if any. Just don't expect the schedule to be accurate, that's all. I don't think I'll be able to meet any of those times on my stream schedule, apart from the Saturday one. So it might be about a week until we see each other again. But we'll be doing Fakemon for the next few streams, and then we'll probably do a crystal and then a black and white stream, and then we'll do some more Fakemon again. I'm thinking like we just do 2 Fakemon wheels, and then we do crystal and black and white, and then 2 Fakemon, and I don't know, we'll figure it out. Or maybe we just do one of each. We got 3 streams a week, so we got 3 series and 3 streams, so I guess it just makes sense to do 1 week. We'll figure it out. But not this coming week. Like today's Sunday for me, and I'm sure it's Sunday for a lot of other people as well. But so this week that we're about to enter, that's going to be the crazy week, and then the week after, which is the week starting 24th, 24th of November. That's when things go back to normal. So we'll be back. Yeah, everything will be regular again. Sorry, I just burped. And then things are going good until Christmas, and then I'll be taking a couple weeks off over Christmas and New Year's. So I think we're good. Yeah, that's kind of how things are going to be for the next little while. Thank you again for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. It was good to see you too, Sparkles. Yeah, enjoy Christmas. Christmas is it's a month away, so we don't have to worry about that till then. But yeah, are you gonna do what you did with the main story or stream the DLC? I don't know if I'm gonna stream any ZA. definitely won't be streaming any first gameplay or like, you know, first impression stuff, reactionary content, because I like to experience everything on my own, so there won't be any of that. I think for ZA streams, I probably won't be fully getting into ZA streams until probably next year. Like when I start up again in January, depending on how far we get through with everything else, we may have completed the Nuzlocke by then, and so I might replace that stream with ZA shiny hunting. I know I need to get into the Poochyena hunt at some point as well, but I don't know if I got the stamina to get back into Ruby Sapphire just yet. So we'll see. I'm on phase like 4 or 5 with that, so I'm just like, need a little bit of a mental health break from that hunt. But yeah, thank you so much, as always. I'm just gonna see if any of my friends are online. See who's up to what. Oh yeah, awesome. Joe's online. Sweet. It's Legend ZA, but I assume a lot of people are going to bed anyway, so we're gonna do ZA stream. It's best to do when the game's out long enough for almost everyone to have heard about it. Exactly. And then at that point, like, I know not everyone is going to be able to play the game by January, but I'm just, you know, we'll just see how it goes. But like, there is a point where I'm like, okay, the spoiler warning's over. I'm just gonna like play the newest stuff. It's kind of how I did with Legends Arceus. I just sort of, after a few months, I just started playing it on stream and stuff, and I just do shiny hunting, so I don't really get into the story content. But yeah, no, I'm definitely, like, I really do try to be as mindful of spoilers as possible for at least a couple months after a game release. I don't like to spoil the fun, obviously. We're gonna raid Joe. Joe's awesome. And yeah, I'll see you all probably in a week. Thank you again to Tay and to Abbyzab for the raids. Really appreciate you both. And to all of the raiders, really appreciate you for hanging around and saying hi. Really liked seeing you all. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah. Things will be normal in a few weeks, don't worry. In a couple weeks, don't worry. We'll go back to normal. But yeah, it's just a bit of a strange time, so I am sorry about that, but we're good. See you later. I will say hi to Joe for you. And also the VOD will be online. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Another Poochyena follow as well. It's epic. Yeah, I've also got Discord, so feel free to keep updated on Discord if you aren't following me on socials or anything like that, or if you just don't use socials, or if you just if you don't know where to catch updates, it's usually on Discord or my socials. So yeah, have a really great rest of your evenings, mornings, afternoons, and I'll see you when I see you, probably in a week. Catch you later.